day, I'm like, man, that sounds exhausting. And it is. It's,
a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. I mean, as exhausting as radio gets, which, let's be honest, this is not an exhausting job at all.
Yes, indeed. It's fun time.
If you'd like to join us in conversation, please do so. I'd like to extend a cordial invitation to you. 800-771-1025. As always, you can take us in any direction you'd like. We'll throw some stuff out there that you might want to chew on for a little bit. But feel free, if there's been a burning question all day or even all weekend since we got off the air Friday night, by all means, reach out, touch someone being us. Thank you to Mike Calta for getting the day started with the Mike Calta Show. Did very well in Sporkle this morning. I'm not ashamed to say it was about the English language. So that was my specialty. I think I won this one. But it's a lot easier when you're laying in your bed and they're playing in a studio. Thanks to Johnny B, JP as well. And here we are. I will be filling in for John on Thursday, Friday, and Monday. So you'll have live radio, at least in those day parts. I don't know what we'll be doing for the rest of the day. To be quite frank with you, I concern myself with where I need to be and when I need to be there.
There you go.
And Thursday, Friday, and Monday, it'll be 1 until 7, although Thursday, I believe, is 1 until 6:30, because just like tonight and tomorrow night, we got some Tampa Bay Lightning hockey to deal with.
If you'd like me to come in at 3 those days, I'd be more than welcome to.
Bring it, please.
All right, I'll see
oh,
you
my
at
God,
3,
yes,
absolutely.
please. Let's do some joints and all that good stuff. Allow me to please sip on my green tea from the Bigelow Corporation. Bam, bam, Bigelow, if you will, just to wet the whistle a bit. One moment, please, folks. Hold on, I'll give you the little tail end of Beastie Boys' Sure Shot. I tell you, I have really gotten into hot tea. I enjoy a nice cup of bedtime tea right around 9:45, 10 o'clock. It's amazing. All right, let's get this party started.
What you go to? Are you a black tea man, or you like the flavored teas?
Great
or
question.
The crystal herbal stuff.
All of the above. I'm trying all kinds of new teas out. I had a conversation with Gavin Rossdale, which I'll play on the show sooner or later, I promise, about hot tea. He is British, therefore he is a tea expert.
Sure.
And he threw some names at me that I had never even heard of, so I went and looked for them. Daytime, I like the green tea. It's got some good caffeine. Black tea's not bad either. Nighttime, I like a nice chamomile or sleepy time tea. Lots of honey in there. I love honey.
It seems like you got the tea game locked down.
I'm getting there. I wore my Tampa Bay Rays jersey today to show solidarity for John and Diz and everybody going to the Rays home opener. It is pretty amazing that they were able to get the Tropicana Field restored and in playable shape by today. I wasn't, how do I word this? I don't necessarily feel bad for what I said about the Trop last week, because I was just being honest in that there's just, to me, it's a building that doesn't have a vibe per se, but I wish that I had not said it, because I really should be more sensitive to how hard people have worked to make the Trop in playing shape. I sending an article from the Tampa Bay Times in preparation for his show today about just what it took to get that Trop ready. And it took a Herculean effort, and I believe of watching baseball seems
clash of statement and action.
Yeah, I just feel like if you're a fan, you watch it, and if you're not, you don't. But just just want to spend a moment. It doesn't really matter how you feel about the conflict in Iran right now. What happened over the weekend with 155 aircraft being involved in a miraculous rescue of an airman? This dude was in hostile territory, treated his own wounds, had a special beeper, said God is good, and wouldn't you know it? Look, I learned in Saving Private Ryan, the documentary, how much goes into saving one individual.
Yeah.
And it is worth blowing up billions of dollars of fighter jets that we did. It is worth the manpower. It is worth everything to save a human life, especially an American life. They had to destroy 2 U.S. C-130 military transport planes and 2 Black Hawk helicopters during that mission. I'm sure those were not cheap, but
You can build some more.
they will, and you can't build another airman.
No,
which
that you cannot.
I don't think that they haven't given his name yet, have they? They just,
No,
I
I
think,
don't
said
believe
he's
so.
a lieutenant colonel. And this is pretty amazing. I mean, an F-15 gets hit by an Iranian missile. Then one of the dudes is separated from the pilot. They do a rescue operation. They extract the pilot. They can't reach the other dude. 2 helicopters are hit. This is amazing. And again, I hate the war. I hate that we're over there. I hate what it's doing to this country. I hate what it's doing to gas prices. I even hate that my friends who supported Trump now have to kind of not support him. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people who never would have said one bad word about our current president, who now, whether it's through their own military service or what, they are now walking back their support and wondering what in the hell this guy's doing. But we are over there. We might as well root for the USA to endure, and we should definitely support the rescue efforts of these airmen that were saved. Amazing.
Yeah, 2 actions can be true at once.
Yes.
Where you can detest the war, but absolutely support the troops. And if I'm that lieutenant colonel, my people are in talks with Mark already.
Oh, yeah.
Movie rights.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think, yeah. I don't know what the dude looks like or anything, but I think Marky Mark would be a great guy to play him.
It could be me, Drew. I could be black.
Oh.
I mean, I am black.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still going for Marky Mark for the movie right. I want the broad audience, Drewbert.
Who was it in Black Hawk Down? Was that Damon? Was that Matt Damon?
That was everybody, dude. But I think the main one was the kid from 30 Days of Night that I can never remember his name. He was in that bad M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Oh,
Josh.
Duhamel?
No.
Brolin?
No.
Johnson?
No, the good-looking kid that should have been a much bigger star. 30 Days of Night.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't you see the M. Night movie?
Josh Hartnett.
Josh Hartnett, that's it.
Oh, he was in that. He was in the stupid, the one with his daughter singing, the one that we both saw in the theater.
Yeah, the last
God,
one,
what a terrible movie.
Ooh-wee.
Tom Hardy was in Black Hawk Down.
Everybody was in Black Hawk Down. Drew.
Orlando Bloom, Ewan McGregor.
Yeah.
I got to see that again. Hello there. Welcome to Drew Garabo Live. Thanks a lot for joining us today. How may I help you?
Hi, I just want to make a quick point.
All right.
When I was watching the presidential address,
Yes, ma'am.
He talked about how we have plenty of gasoline. I'm like, well, why are prices so high? And then he went on to state that the reason that the gas prices are so high is because we're still buying gas from overseas. We're not buying the gas from the U.S., and that's why the prices haven't gone down. So it's kind of like we need to start buying within the U.S. for the prices to go down.
Oh, I'm doing my part. I buy my gas here.
I got
I
mine
stopped at the Circle K before the show.
I got mine in Carrollwood.
Not us.
That's barely
gas
the
stations
U.S.
need to buy from us. Not us. The gas stations need to buy from not them.
Well, should I have gone inside to the Circle K and told him, hey, man, you might want to buy your gas from America instead of overseas? Should I have told him that?
Well, I'm just saying, it's just like, let's put the right information out because that's why it's so high. That's all I mean. Thank you.
I'm sorry, did I put the wrong information out there?
Well, saying that it's the reason it's so high. It's not the reason it's so high. The war isn't the reason it's so high. It's because we're not buying gas from America.
And you believe that? Just so we're on the same page, you believe that the war has nothing at all to do with gas prices? Come on, you sound like a sensible young lady. You can't be that
dumb. I believe
dumb.
that we have a surplus of gasoline here. So, I mean, I think that, they would go down significantly if we bought from U.S. companies.
You're dodging my question. I think you're doing it intentionally because you know you're wrong on this one. No offense,
No, I'm not dodging it. I honestly do. I did think that. I honestly did until I watched the presidential address, and I realized that is the reason, because that makes more sense.
Because he's completely honest and forthright about everything, right? Like Iran's begging for a ceasefire, right? Or a ceasefire. They are begging for it by shooting our planes down, right? Is that what's happening?
I'm not saying that at all.
Oh.
I'm just saying that we should have a surplus from all the Venezuelan gas and
we should, right? But and I'm telling you that if you believe any politician and what they say on TV, our president, congressman, whatever, come on, you sound like you've been around the block a couple of times. Come on, babe, you got to know that they're lying to us, right?
So you don't think that we have gas reserves, that we don't have any to sell?
We do, but it's a complex machine here, and if the Strait of Hormuz being closed has nothing to do with the rising gas prices, why is it the top of the list for Trump to open it? Because absolutely, it was no coincidence that gas prices started to go up once the war was initiated. Now, come on,
100%.
Okay.
You're absolutely right.
I think we all believe the same thing, and you're right. You know what? If we do have these surpluses of the damn gas from Venezuela, let's start using that, for crying out loud. I'm with you.
Exactly.
We all want
That's
lower gas prices.
Yeah.
Let's not fight. That's what they want us to do.
I don't know. I'm kind of getting used to paying $5 a gal, Drew.
I don't know, man. I paid like $4.10 today. I thought, man,
$4.10. Where are you getting your gas from?
I get 10 cents off for Circle K.
$4.10.
I was sitting there going, I remember when I paid $3.60, and I was like, ooh, gas prices are starting to get up there a little bit. And now you can't find sub $4. Hello, who are you?
Hey, guys, I'm Hugh.
Hi, Hugh. Hugh are you? I should have said if I had known who Hugh you were.
Right.
Who are you?
No, Hugh. From my understanding.
Hugh, are you?
I am Hugh. Yep.
Okay.
I'm not me. I'm Hugh. Yeah.
Wait, you're not me. You're Hugh.
Right. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Where'd you go?
I'm me, Hugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Where did you go?
I'm here.
All right. What's up, Hugh?
Yeah, from my understanding, it's where our refiners are set up. Our refiners are set up for heavy oil processing, which we get from overseas. But what we produce is that light crude, which our refineries can't refine. So we export that. We get the crude from overseas. So we're subject to whatever vicissitudes in the market there because our stuff's imported.
I got you. Where did Hugh go?
Nah.
Mighty Boss Tones. Hello? Ooh, let's see if this is a scam call that I can take advantage of on the air. Stand by, everybody. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, this is Alex calling you for healthcare benefits. How are you doing today?
Man, I'm really good. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
My name is Alex, sir.
Eric. What's up, Big E?
My name is Alex.
Oh, Alex. I'm sorry. I thought you said Eric. I'm sorry. I have a buildup of wax in my ears. What up, Alex?
I'm good. How about you?
Man, I'm really good. Just cold kicking it right here on my afternoon radio program, chilling out, talking to my man Alex, like the dog from Stroh's. You remember that?
Moron.
What?
Nothing.
Oh, okay. So what did you want? You called me. How'd you get my number?
I don't know.
Oh, all right. Well, what do you want to talk about?
Am I talking with Drew? Drew?
That's me, Drew. Drew. Whatever you want to call me, Alex. I'm Drew.
Do.
That's it. You could call me do if you want. You wouldn't be the first. They've called me Pew Garbage, Do Gababo, you name it. Everything under the sun. They've called me Alex. I bet they call you funny names too. Not Alex, of course, because that's not your real name. We both know that, right?
Well, that's my real name.
It's not, though. Come on, man. Let's drop the charade here. What's your real name, dude? I want to get to know you.
My real name is Garabo.
Now, that is a coincidence because that is my last name. What are the odds that a man in Calcutta, New Delhi, or some other country, probably in India, is going to call me and his name's going to be Garabo and my name's Garabo, man? That is insane. What country are you in? Did I get one right? Did I name it accidentally?
No.
Oh, where are you?
Unfortunately, you're wrong.
Where are you?
San Antonio, Texas.
That's not true. That is such a lie. You're not in the United States of America. Come on, man. You guys all call from some call center somewhere and some, no offense, godforsaken country. Where you lacked toilet paper. And, what? Yes.
True.
What?
True.
What?
I'm in U.S.
You're not in the U.S., bro. What's the capital of Texas?
Huh?
What's the capital of Texas? If you're in San Antonio, you know the capital of Texas. What is it?
Dallas, moron. Everybody knows that.
Did you just call me a moron?
No, I didn't call you a moron.
It sounded like you called me a moron. You know all 50 states in alphabetical order? Because I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do. And by the way, Austin is the capital of Texas, just so you know, not Dallas.
No.
Yeah, that is true. It is Austin, the capital city of the U.S. state of Texas. It's true. Would you like to hear all 50 states in alphabetical order, quote unquote, Alex?
I know that.
All right, go ahead. Tell me.
Florida.
That's not in alphabetical order. There are several states that come before Florida in alphabetical order, Alex. You got this, bro.
You're on the 50 states, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
But there are only 49 states in U.S.
Oh, no, that is incorrect, sir. We adopted Hawaii and Alaska. Hawaii and Alaska as our 49 to 50. Oh, you mean the District of Columbia, not a state. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Well, that's okay. It's not listed in the 50 nifty. Do you mean that Massachusetts is a Commonwealth? Still a state. You're messing with the wrong American, man. I'm a proud one. Not a proud boy, but a proud American.
Your mom will be proud of you.
My mom's dead. How dare you? She's not really. She's not.
Will be proud of you.
She's not. She's listening right now. I'm just kidding. She's very proud of me for having a nice conversation with a nice young man from fake San Antonio. What's the basketball team there in San Antonio, Alex?
I don't know. I don't watch basketball.
Yeah, but every San Antonian, I'm pretty sure, knows it's the Spurs. Victor Wembanyama.
No, not everybody. Not everybody.
All right, what's the point of this phone call? Because I got work to do here. All right, I brought a little levity to your day today. I'm very glad. Usually you people, and I mean you people, have hung up by now.
Hey, Drew.
Yes, what?
Drew.
What?
Drew.
What?
I'm looking. Listen to me.
Okay.
I'm looking for a girl.
You're looking for a girl?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I'll totally hook you up. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Oh, dude, get your ass to Florida, man. We got hotties all over the place. You like baddies? What do you like? Blondes, blacks? I mean, blondes, brunettes, blacks?
Brunette.
You like brunettes? All right, I'll tell you what, my man. You come here to Florida from San Antonio, and I'll get you hooked up, man. We'll go hit the beach.
You are in Florida.
Yes.
Odessa, right?
Well, that's kind of where I live, yeah, but I'm in St. Petersburg right now where the beaches are. It's beautiful. What's the weather like in San Antonio where you're not?
You are in, St. Petersburg?
Yes, St. Petersburg. That's correct. Are you a robot all of a sudden, Alex? Albot 2026. All right.
Alex is a robot.
All right, I got to run. See ya. You're fun. Usually, Mo, they hang up within 2 seconds.
I mean, the man had a couple of good reverse Iggy's going on there.
No, he was good. He was better than most.
When he slipped in moron.
That was nice.
Then he goes, I do. I need a girl.
Yeah, I mean, that was... I do love when they call me. I do love it, and I normally don't get to talk to him that often.
He seems like somebody both you and I would have fun hanging out with at a bar, having a drink with.
I would totally get that guy laid. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
Howdy.
That's a underrated greeting right there, Big Tex. How you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
Just well, thank you. He's got a John Wayne gimmick going on. Maybe he feels extra American because we just talked to someone from across the pond. What's up?
Oh, it's quite ironic because I can't stand rednecks, but I guess that's what I was doing.
Oh, what do you consider a redneck? Just so we're on the same page.
Just someone who's extra dumb and extra racist.
Oh, all right.
Usually white.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know too many black rednecks. Mo, you know any black rednecks?
Yeehaw!
Oh, there's a black redneck in the studio with me.
Man. Born and raised.
Unfortunately, he's very intelligent. So anyway, what can we do for you today, pal?
Yeah, man, I was just calling to say it was as much as I really truly love 102.5 and you and everybody else.
Oh, is he breaking up with us? This is a breakup talk, isn't it? Don't do it.
No, never. I love 102.5. I'll be listening forever.
Thank God.
I just don't understand the kind of caught me off guard the other day. I was on 102.5 listening to whatever, and I heard this advertisement where Israel is now asking for donations because Iran is sending missiles at them. Even though they absolutely started this whole thing. I just find that hilarious.
I'm glad you find the commercials hilarious. Usually we try to be funny within the content of the programs, but if you're getting amusement out of the commercials, hey, man, I think that's awesome. I think, no offense, normal, well-adjusted people with a lot going on probably hear them, and if they're affected one way or another, they don't think about it too much. But here you are, dwelling on a couple.
I'm allowed to have an opinion. Come on, man.
Oh, I'm not.
Allowed to have an opinion.
Sir, you're allowed to have your opinion. I'm allowed to have a reaction to your opinion. Am I not?
100%.
So I'm not taking away or revoking your right to have an opinion. I'm just telling you how I feel about your opinion. And if you're obsessing over something that airs during the commercial breaks, I would say, sir, you absolutely have better uses for your time and limited brain space than that, right?
Yeah, I also just, I'm kind of tired of Israel asking not only our military for help every other day, but now they're asking our citizens for $40 donations when they're starting this war.
Did they, just so we're on the same page, did they start garnishing your wages? Did they take money out? Were you forced to donate? Because when I hear, I don't know, call me weird, when I hear a commercial I don't particularly care for, I don't like the message, say I'm a Pepsi drinker and I hear a Coke commercial, I just go, people drink Coke. You know, if I wear Reeboks, I love the pump, and I hear a Nike commercial, I go, other people wear Nikes. But you, sir, you seem to have I don't mean this in a bad way, an anti-Semitic reaction to a commercial that you don't enjoy.
Oh, well, yeah, firstly, I don't respect any religion, but I have to say...
were you molested by a priest? Because that's really the only reason not to respect a religion.
What if I was?
Well, then I would say that priest chose poorly because I could think of about probably 1,000 better young boys than you. No offense.
I had a nice little boy ass when I was younger. But no, my point is I don't know how much we have to keep giving to Israel.
You don't have to. Did you have to give anything at all? Like I asked you, did they garnish your wages? Did they take anything from you? Did you have to give anything to anyone? No, you did not, right?
No, I'm just trying to get my voice out there and say I'm another American that's tired of bending over for Israel. And yeah.
I think if anything, you got your voice out there and a lot of people are laughing at the dumb attitude that came out of your end of the phone. Again, I mean no offense when I say that. I just think you added your name to the roster of dumbasses who call radio shows and complain about dumb things. I hope you don't take offense to that.
No, I've actually... This is exactly what I expected, actually.
Oh, good. I like to deliver what people expect, and I'm glad you know what to expect when you call this radio program, which is making fun of the ignorant. It's ironic that you would then start the show, can't stand rednecks are so stupid, when in actuality 1,000 rednecks could have called and they would be light years, infinitely brighter and more compelling than yourself.
Oh, word, because they would be.
Because
I love you, Drew.
All right, I don't love you back, but thank you very much. Radio's fun.
The man's giving Israel enough money, Drew.
I mean, if they were garnishing his wages, although I guess if they take taxes out of your paycheck and then our government money is going to help Israel, then I suppose indirectly they are shaking you down. But look, they're shaking us down for a lot. Bolts playoff tickets go on sale this Friday. Make sure you snag yours. I don't know how to word playoff hockey if you've never been to a playoff hockey game. They're exciting, anxiety-inducing, stressful. Rarely would I use the word fun, if that makes any sense, because your season could be over like that. I remember when we played the Columbus Blue Jackets. We're not supposed to speak about this because it was the worst thing that has happened to the Lightning in a long time. But I remember when we played the Columbus Blue Jackets, we did a radio broadcast. Then we stuck around for the game, and we were up either 2-0 or 3-0. And I thought, all right, another team done. Here we go. And then not only did they come back and win that game, they swept us 4-0 and knocked us out of the offseason, and it was over. And that was devastating. We don't want that to happen again. It will not happen again. Good afternoon, and welcome to Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you today?
Hi, I was just calling about the last caller.
Yes, ma'am.
I was just noticing the irony of him calling and saying that he hated rednecks and racist, and then he was making a bunch of racist, anti-Semitic comments. So
that is. I was overwhelmed by the irony.
I wanted to bring that to your attention.
Thank you. I was overwhelmed by the irony as well. It was like a black fly in your Chardonnay, which is not ironic at all, unless you said, "Man, you know what I love about Chardonnays? There's never black flies in them." You know?
Yeah, I guess.
You guess. I'm making a solid observation. Let's see how many things are actually ironic in the song Ironic.
It's not a lot.
An old man turned 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. Borderline ironic.
Is it?
No.
No.
It'd be ironic if he didn't have any money his whole life and then won the lottery at 98 and then died. That would be ironic.
But this is bad timing.
An old man, turned 98, won the lottery, died the next day. I could let that pass for irony, especially compared to the rest of the unironic things in the song.
It's a black fly in your Chardonnay.
Not ironic.
Not in the least bit.
No. Again, unless you were going, hey, you know what I love about this Kendall Jackson Chardonnay? Completely 100% free from black flies. What's that in your glass? Oh, my God. Isn't that ironic? It's a black fly.
It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late.
Not ironic. Tragic. You just put an innocent man to death, but not ironic, right?
Bad timing again.
Yeah, not ironic.
And isn't it ironic?
No, I don't.
Don't you think?
You're 1 for 3 at best.
It's like rain.
I got 0 for 3 on my count.
Rain on your wedding day. That's not ironic at all. If you have an outdoor wedding here in Florida, anytime between January and December, rain on your wedding day is not ironic at all.
Unfortunate.
It's expected. Unless you go, I don't know. You'd have to go a long way.
Unless you're a witch and you melt in the rain.
Right. Which we do have a serious-ass witch problem here in Florida. Are Wiccans still a thing?
Sure.
Oh, I haven't. Man, I remember when Wicca was a thing in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
You really don't hear about a lot of Wiccans anymore. You Wiccans still out there? Look out, Wiccans, because here we come. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hi, it's Alex Redneck from San Antonio, Texas. Just wondering if you can help me find some food myself.
Oh, man, that's a great call. Thank you. 800-771-1025. Some genius in the YouTube chat. Drew, what's happening? Your audio sucks. Hey, dude, it's not my audio, all right? I talk into this microphone. If there's bad audio, I don't know what to tell you, homie.
Maybe his streaming platform sucks.
Yeah,
maybe your speakers suck.
I don't know what to tell you.
It's just ironic that he would put it on you without actually knowing the actual source.
Isn't that ironic? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
How you doing, Drew? This is you know it, the redneck.
Chardonnay ain't free no matter whether there's a black fly or not, and neither is freedom. It apparently costs $40 donations from each and every American.
Thank you. Thank you very much. 800-771-1025. Let's continue down the Alanis Morissette. Free ride when you've already paid. Ironic or not?
Free ride, you pay.
Yeah, I think that could pass for irony. Like you're like, hey, let me get that taxi over there. And then right behind that taxi, your friend pulls up, just happens to be in the area. Hey, jump in. I got a free ride for you. Oh, I've already paid. That is some irony. That's irony.
Oh, okay.
No.
That's not ironic.
No, that's stupid. If someone gave you good advice, you should have taken it. I remember my son was about 12, 13 years old, and we were driving down the road, maybe even younger, and You Ought to Know came on. And just to hear a young kid listening to that song for the first time, about halfway through, he goes, this is one bitter lady. I'm like, yeah, you better watch out for them, son. Turned out he should have listened to me.
Mr. Play It Safe
All right, here we go.
was afraid to fly. He packed his suitcase, kissed his kids goodbye.
Okay, long setup, long premise.
To take that flight, and as the plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice?
That's a very insensitive thing to think while the plane is crashing down. Innocent people lost their lives. Now that is ironic if you're Mr. Play It Safe, afraid to fly, and then you're... Now, why would you wait your whole life to take a flight?
See, I'm going to disagree with that because I've thought about this scenario with my extreme fear of flying.
Oh, yeah.
It would be ironic if I did not fly because of my extreme fear of flying and a plane crashed into my house and killed me. That's irony because I did. He got on the plane with the fear of flying. So that negates the irony.
He didn't get on the plane.
He didn't?
No, Mr.
Well, how did he die?
Mr. Hold on one second.
I
Mr.
thought
Play
he
It
got
Safe.
on.
Oh, no, he did. Well, it doesn't say whether he embarked or disembarked, but yeah, he waited all his life. As a plane crashed down, he thought, well, isn't this nice? So I guess he was probably on the plane.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's dead.
Yeah, so I would say no.
Yeah, not ironic at all. A no smoking sign on your cigarette break, not ironic at all. Traffic jam when you're already late, not even close to ironic.
No, unfortunate.
10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. Oh boy, if I were an Alanis cover band, I would be called 10,000 Spoons. That's a great name for an Alanis Morissette cover band. I like thinking I'll never be in a tribute band or anything like that. I respect those who are, but I like thinking of the perfect tribute name for all different bands.
Yeah, I'm in an Alanis Morissette cover. I'm going with Bitter Bitch.
I would go with theater fellatio performer because of what she asked.
A lot of syllables in that one, Drew.
Yeah, I'm a syllable kind of guy. Speaking of tribute bands, by the way, the New Metal Mayhem show is coming soon. We're just a couple of weeks away. In fact, 3 weeks away. Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. I like that they specified early. Ain't nobody want that late Linkin Park. Got the Life, the Korn tribute, and Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. You can get a limited number of free tickets on sale. Oh, no, I'm sorry. If they were free, they wouldn't be on sale. A limited number of tickets are on sale at JaniceLive.com for only $10.25. Get it, 1025. We love doing that. All the other tickets are free. You can go by, Rock House Live on Walsingham Road in Largo, Niagara Tap, Seminole Boulevard in Largo. You know Thirsty First in downtown St. Pete. You know Detroit Liquors, First Ave North in downtown St. Pete. Timeout Sports Bar in Seminole. The Pelican Pub, love that spot. And $5 Drinkery. You can get your free tickets there. John Senning and I will be on site. It's going to be a great night, and it's 3 weeks away. Ain't that a sight? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
Hey, Drew. I got the irony thing figured out for the plane, the guy who doesn't take the plane.
Yeah.
All right, let's say the guy doesn't take the plane, so he takes the train. and while he's taking the train, a plane crashes into the train. And it's the same plane that he decided not to take. Everybody on the plane survived, but because he took the train, he died.
My man, that is some serious irony right there.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain.
The chief safety inspector at work doing something reckless, falling off of a thing and dying. That would be ironic. Yeah. Just trying to think of the most ironic things ever. Real chubby guy goes on a diet to live longer, loses the weight, goes to celebrate at Texas Roadhouse, chokes on a piece of steak and dies. Ironic?
Yeah, or guy tries to get healthy by losing weight and chokes on a celery stalk.
Oh, yeah.
They'll
get you. No calories. What is the most ironic thing that has ever happened? What is the most ironic thing ever? Here we go. The most ironic thing is often considered a situation. Top examples of historical and situational irony. Environmental irony, eliminating predators during the Black Plague because the cats could have eaten the rats.
Right.
Did the Black Plague wipe out a third of the world's population?
That was a lot of people.
Yeah. I want to. Oh, while Alanis Morissette's song "Ironic" is famously filled with examples of just bad luck, true irony requires a direct reversal of expectations. Historical quote: General John Sedgwick in 1864 stated they couldn't hit an elephant at this distance just before being shot. now that's some damn irony right there. All right, we've learned nothing today so far. Hang tight. We still got time to get it right. How on a Monday are you already 8 minutes late for your first break? How are you not clamoring to go to your first break on a Monday? When we come back, hold on. Now I'm going to be even later. What do you want? You're making me late. Sorry.
Hello, gents.
I didn't mean to yell at you. I didn't even mean that. I'm sorry. Hi.
Hello, gents.
Maybe the point is the song "Ironic" contains things that have no irony in them. So then you just shut up for a second. So then, in fact, shut up forever. In fact, the song "Ironic" containing no irony is ironic in and of itself. So therefore, Alanis Morissette is a super genius.
Or she was just lazy and couldn't think of enough
I don't think
truly
that's
ironic situations that rhymed.
She seems like she's really bright. Can you name two things in which she has been an actress?
Definitely there was the Kevin Smith film, which I loved.
Dogma.
And
what's the other one?
Was she in Die Hard with a Vengeance?
Oh, I don't know.
No, she wasn't. Of course not.
She was an abortionist in Weeds.
Oh.
I think she dated Andy, if I'm not mistaken, Nancy Botwin's brother. That show is ripe for a reboot or a rewatch. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
You gotta listen to Ed Byrne on YouTube. He's got a skit about ironic.
Who? Ed Byrne?
Ed Byrne.
All right. A skit about the song "Ironic"?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Like Ed Byrne, the actor? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Oh, hey, guys. I've got a...
No, you tried the first time. It ain't working, dude. Sorry. If I can recognize your voice, we're not interested. Not to everyone, just him. 800-771-1025 is the number. When we come back, if you are somewhere where a parent is on his or her phone or mobile device and they are not watching their kid, are you cool saying something to them? You might save a life, and we'll get to that next.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. 102.5 The Bone. It's talk radio where we say what we want all day long. You know that crazy you think about all day, every day? Well, you may think it, but we say it. That is 102.5 The Bone. Real raw radio. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still that earlier crash, Hillsborough Avenue at Double Branch Road in Oldsmar. Express lane southbound 275, that earlier wreck at Gandy, still clearing that. Express lanes at 4th Street North, same thing. We've got on-ramp right lane blockage 275 North in Hillsborough at Lois Avenue, exit 40, incident there. This is Eric with traffic.
Right now at Bob's Carpet and Flooring, get 3 rooms of carpet fully installed starting at just $9.99. That's carpet, pad, and installation. They're more than just carpet. They've got laminate, hardwood, vinyl, and tile. Head on over to Bob's Carpet and Flooring, 17 Tampa area locations, or go to bobscarpetandflooring.com.
Mortgage rates have dropped, and the best news is they're expected to go down even more. Hi, I'm Mark Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal. If you've been thinking about buying a new home, now is the time. And with Third Federal's Buy Now, Refi Later program, you don't have to wait for rates to drop again. You get the guaranteed lowest rate now, and if rates drop later, even after you close, you can refinance to a lower rate for free. That's right, for free. And now with Third Federal's early rate lock, you can lock in the guaranteed lowest rate even before you find a house. So you'll always have the best rate. So don't wait. Call Third Federal today and lock in the guaranteed lowest rate.
Right now at Third Federal, lock in 5.99%, APR 6.02% on a 30-year fixed rate purchase mortgage and refinance later if rates go down for free. Visit thirdfederal.com or call 1-800-3RD-FED today. APR reflects 15% down for $350,000 loan amount. Rate requires automatic payment program and is subject to change. Restrictions apply. See conditions for buy now, refi later. Lowest rate guarantee and early rate lock at thirdfederal.com. Equal housing lender.
This is a cat named Mo asking you to imagine a world where you can leave the house and take your home Wi-Fi speeds with you. Thanks to Xfinity Mobile, it's not just a fantasy. Just picture it. You're at your kid's soccer practice streaming the other game in 4K. Just like that. In the airport, download a cozy family comedy and a snap with Wi-Fi power boost. What if the places you had to be felt more like everywhere you wanted to be? That's the magic of Xfinity Mobile. Reliable Wi-Fi and 5G when you need it. Xfinity. Imagine that. To get started, call, visit Xfinity.com, or drop into an Xfinity store today. Restrictions apply. Xfinity Internet required. Savings based on promotional rate for 2 lines of Xfinity Mobile Unlimited versus regular rates for 2 lines of T-Mobile Experience More, Verizon Unlimited Plus, and AT&T Starter. Taxes, fees, extra, after promo, regular rates apply.
Gas prices are up, so saving money where you can matters. That's where Ken Ganley Kia Newport Richey comes in. With more inventory than any Kia dealer in Tampa, we buy more so you save more. Lease a new 2026 Kia K5 GT line for just $125 a month. Shop over 850 vehicles today at KenGanleyKiaNewportRichey.com. Gas prices are high. Your car payment doesn't have to be at Ken Ganley Kia.
For offer details, call 727-853-1393.
If you want your windows there in weeks, pick up the phone and just text Reese.
Congrats to Adrian and Mary, last year's winners of the $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. At Reese, installation is included and most windows are installed in under 8 weeks with a lifetime guarantee that's going to transfer when you sell your home. And now is your chance to win them for free. Just text the word WOW to 20129 to win $25,000 in new windows from Reese Windows and Doors. Text WOW to 20129.
Spring break, rule number 1. Don't be boring. Rule number 2, see rule number 1. Before the party starts, hit Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. We've got the stuff that turns a good night into a story you can't tell everyone. Fast, easy, no judgment. This spring break, upgrade your plans. Planet X and XTC Adult Supercenter. Your secret is safe with us.
We talk a lot about the diamonds at International Diamond Center, but did you know that over half of our showroom is dedicated to fashion jewelry? Earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, rings?
A woman comes in, it might not be her statement piece that she wears every day, but for a night out with friends, she wants to find that piece that truly shows her character and her taste.
IDC's Ryan McMahon says he loves seeing women come in and treat themselves.
And they deserve it. Every lady should have multiple pieces of jewelry that make her feel confident and happy when she wears it.
Colored gemstones, mixed metal styles, stackable pieces, bold looks. IDC has it all from the world's premier designers.
Our fashion pieces, they don't just sit stagnant. They're constantly changing out. We always have our thumb on the pulse of the industry. When you come into one of our stores, you see all of the latest looks that you'll see on any TV program, magazine, you name it.
Find the perfect piece of jewelry for any occasion or no occasion at all at International Diamond Center in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
O'Reilly. Check engine, ABS, or maintenance light on? Take the guesswork out of your warning lights with O'Reilly Veriscan. The service is free and provides a report with solutions verified by ASE certified master technicians. And if you need help, we could recommend a shop for you. Ask for O'Reilly Veriscan today.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
The Tunnel to Towers Foundation Tennis, Pickleball, and Golf Tournament is happening Friday, April 10th to Sunday, April 12th in Oldsmar. Want to golf, play pickleball, compete in tennis? Sign up and get info at t2t.org. All proceeds go to Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
Being in a crash? Don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Sun, Toyota.com.
I'm Fox 13 Chief Meteorologist Paul Delegato. Mostly cloudy and breezy tonight. A few showers around. We'll see lows bottoming out in the mid-60s. Lots of clouds and cooler weather coming up on Tuesday. There'll be a few showers off and on, and highs will stay in the mid-70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
If you wanna make a move, then you better come in. It's just ability, that reason that we're so thin. Living and dying, and the stories that are true.
I would say 75% of the time you hear music coming back into the show, that song is playing for a reason. Time Bomb by Rancid is off the album And Out Come the Wolves, which is exactly what happened at Zoo America up in Hershey, Pennsylvania, when a couple of idiotic parents were paying more attention to their mobile devices than their 18-month-old child. Now, you're thinking, what's the worst that could happen at Zoo America? By the way, I need to know if Hershey Park is worth the trip. I know that it would have been much better to go as a kid. I can't believe that my grandparents or my mom and dad never took us. Did you ever go?
Every time I've taken that Hershey Highway, it's been worth the trip, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, you said park. I'm sorry. No, where's that at?
800-771-1025. I would expect that from a caller, Maurice. Not you. Anyway, if you've been to the Hershey theme park, it would be pretty funny if the road there was the Hershey Highway.
Well, it would have to be.
Pretty great. But I've always heard that, like, it smells like chocolate there. In a statement to ABC 27 News, a Hershey Entertainment and Resort spokesperson confirmed that a toddler crawled under a fence and came within biting distance of the wolf habitat. Now, the fact that there's a wolf habitat is very intriguing to me. I, like John Senning, am a big fan of the wolves.
Right.
I just think they're so cool looking. They said, based on our review, an unsupervised 18-month-old child.
Unbelievable.
Now, the reason that they're saying that child was unsupervised is because of these damn mobile devices right here. Look, if one of you has to check social media, text messaging, etc., that's cool. Just make sure the other parent is watching the 18-month-old, especially at a zoo, especially where there's a wolf enclosure. Doesn't seem that difficult. Now you get people who lose their marbles and they want to go get closer to the polar bears, and you see them like climbing enclosures themselves.
Right.
This is different because these are just two idiots who are just, hey, you play in Words with Friends? I don't even know if Words with Friends is still a thing. I used to be way into that. But so they're on their phone, and this 18-month-old kid crawls under an exterior perimeter fence. You'd think someone would see that, but they don't. They travel to the primary metal enclosure surrounding the wolf habitat, and the kid sticks his hand through the fence.
I would love to say that this is unbelievable, but it just happens way too much.
The spokesperson for Zoo America said, a wolf approached and made contact with the child's hand. What, like a wolf high five? Come on. A wolf approached and made contact with the child. Hey, give me a little bit of paw there.
He could have, listen, animals are instinctive. The wolf could have very well been sympathetic that the child had idiot parents.
Right. You know, they always say raised by wolves.
Yeah.
The wolf was probably like, hey, kid, you find a way to get in here. We are going to raise you better than those technology-addicted losers that you came here with.
I got you back.
The language that the spokesperson used is definitely setting you up for not destroying the wolf, which is good. They shouldn't destroy the wolf, but they don't want to say bite. They said this type of response is consistent with natural animal behavior and was not a sign of aggression. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you? Hello? I can hear you there. Oh, okay. A little bit intimidated, perhaps. It's cool. It happens. 800-771-1025. Can
I ask you a question?
Yeah, of course.
Why would a park associated with one of our greatest, tastiest candy bars have a wolf enclosure? What's the correlation there?
Well, I think there's this is a thing up north because at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey,
right,
they've got a theme park on one side and a drive-through animal safari on the other. So I think at Hershey, if I'm reading this correctly, at Hershey Land, once you've traveled there on the Hershey Highway, a tunnel of fudge, once you've done that, then you can choose to go to the Hershey theme park or Zoo America.
Okay.
So
all inclusive, if you will.
Oh no, not all inclusive. No, I'm sure it's separate tickets. I wonder if I'm sure they have like little dessert areas, but like, I wonder what like the most naughty treat they have at Hershey theme park. Hershey theme park best dessert. That's what's going to get me there. The wolves are intriguing.
Yeah.
The best desserts at Hershey Park include the decadent chocolatier cake at the Chocolatier restaurant, viral king-size shakes from Simply Chocolate, the Reese's Cup Fusion Fun Day. Whoa.
What?
The Reese's Cup Fusion Fun Day. It's like a sundae, except it's fun. Park-wide favorites include kettle corn, fried funnel cakes, and frozen chocolate-covered bananas. That's a real treat. You could chip a tooth, but it's still a real damn treat. 800-771-1025. So do you say something if you see a parent not paying attention to their kid at like Lowry Park Zoo or Busch Gardens or whatever? Do you go, hey, maybe you want to watch your kid? They're not going to respond well.
If you say at the airport, believe it or not, parents often are unaware that their kids are taking off and headed through the checkpoint. And I'll playfully go, hey, we got a runner.
That's good. Huh? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess there ain't no wolves here, are there? Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm very well. Thank you very much. What's your name?
My name is Jessica, and I think this is kind of crazy. I don't want to mention any names.
Okay.
But I think your sister and you and I went to high school together. And I've spent most of my life on a dive boat. And a side note, I always agree with the animal. Never put down the animal. We need to check the kid and the parents.
Sure. The animal is just being an animal. He's hanging out with his wolves. He's like chilling, and then all of a sudden the kid, he didn't eat the kid or anything. He just made contact with his hand. Probably gave him a little paw. Let's go back to high school for a moment. Well, were you closer to my sister's grade or closer to my grade?
I think I graduated with your sister.
Class of
So you
90?
were, yeah.
Yeah.
I graduated in 1990, yes, in Central Florida.
Hell yeah. Oak Ridge High School. I was 87, therefore a little bit older than you, but we're all old as hell now, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. And immediately left Central Florida to get on a dive boat and mostly stay out at sea. But I came home to visit my children, and I heard you on the radio. I knew that you were on the Phillips File.
I was.
You were, and I've listened to Real Radio. I'm now in South Florida, but just came home and I heard your voice, and I went, "Hey, that sounds familiar to me."
So cool. She's not a stalker. She spends most of her time at sea, Maurice, for crying out loud.
She knows an awful lot about you.
I know. Don't you listen to Maurice. He's a fibber is what he is.
I'm not going to. Not going to. I just thought, oh, my God, that kind of feels a little bit like home. I recognize that voice.
Aw, thank you.
And why not call in and say,
exactly.
I always agree with the animal.
Yeah,
always.
I always side with the animal as well. Maybe that's a scathing indictment of humanity and our foibles. But I am definitely pro animal. Anytime there's an encounter like that, you've just got an animal being an animal. You know, it's our fault. We infringe when there's an alligator, quote unquote, attack. What that really is an alligator being an alligator, and we infringed upon its territory. When there's a shark attack, that's not a shark attack. That's a shark being a shark. By the way, in your time at sea, I'm sure you've seen some sharks. What's the coolest one you've seen?
It was most incredible. A couple of years ago, I got to see a juvenile great white. I wasn't in the water with it at the time, but that was the most incredible. But I've got to swim with several species of shark, tiger shark. All of them are incredible whale sharks. But when I get in the water, I know that I'm entering their home, and it's not mine, and I'm a visitor.
What's the most danger you've been in while diving? Is it because of an animal or wildlife, or is it because of the mixture of oxygen that can give you the bends?
I mostly dive nitrox as a deep diver. Okay. The most danger I've ever felt that I've been in is with barracuda or grouper, actually. What? They're very territorial. Absolutely.
Grouper?
The Goliath grouper, they're
those are huge.
Incredibly territorial.
Yeah.
And they will boom you, and I've watched them blow masks and regulators and equipment right off people.
Good Lord. Yeah, they used to be called I hate saying this because my mom is Jewish. Sorry, Mom. They used to be called the Jewfish, but they have since changed the name, thank God, to the Goliath grouper, which is much better. Barracudas are nasty sons of bitches. They'll go after you if you got like an earring on or something. They love that shiny crap. They have all those nasty teeth, and I heard they smell really bad too.
I haven't smelled a barracuda, but I've actually watched them go after a fellow diver who had a lock, a collection bag on their hip.
Yeah.
And it was sparkly, and it not only busted the master lock on their hip, and it ripped their wetsuit and gave them a really nice bruise and a fracture on their hip. Yeah. So that's the most terrifying for me.
May I ask you a question that might borderline on insensitive, and I apologize if it does?
Nope, go right ahead.
Thank you, Jessica. I feel like since we're old chums and we both come from Oak Ridge High School, has a dolphin ever tried to get sexually inappropriate with you?
No.
Okay.
No.
I heard they'll do that.
The only time I witnessed that is during my time at Oak Ridge. I did an internship at SeaWorld. And I actually kind of watched that happen. Which was strange. But yeah, they're non-discriminatory. They'll kind of just do what they want to do.
Ew. Yeah, they do that for some reason. I remember a dolphin got inappropriate with me one time. I was hanging out with Dan Marino and Mark Duper after a couple too many beverages. And, Reggie Roby, NFL punter. It's a little Miami Dolphin joke. Hey, listen.
Right. Was that during a movie? Was that during a movie?
It was.
Okay. Yeah.
Listen,
Okay.
thank you. Don't be a stranger. Give us a holler before you head back out to sea, and I'd love to speak with you again. Thanks a lot for calling.
Absolutely. Thank you. And best wishes to you and your sister.
Oh, thanks a lot. She'll appreciate that a lot. She's running for judge over there in Orange County, and I hope she wins. She makes my mom and dad real, real proud. I think I do too, but she's been doing it longer. 800-771-1025. I'm new to this making my parents proud thing. So my sister, she put in the time. She started making them proud right around grade school, kept up great grades, was a very responsible citizen, etc. So she deserves the lion's share of credit for making my parents proud. Me, I got this job back in 1994 in radio, and then finally my parents were like, yeah, I think we can be proud of him. Now 15 years on the radio in Tampa, I think Mom might be proud. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, Drew. Mo, it's Frank calling from 941 about Hershey Park.
Oh, have you been?
As a kid, we used to go there every year on vacation. And it's very, very similar to Busch Gardens. They had one of the first really good wooden roller coasters, which they still have. But they continuously update and have some of the best roller coasters out. The resort is phenomenal, and it does smell like chocolate as you drive through the town.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, my God.
Yeah, have to, yeah.
Yeah. So would you say I've my window for the Hershey Park has closed, or would you say that that I could still go and have a pretty good time?
If you enjoy roller coasters, it's very, very similar to Busch Gardens.
Okay, I
But
still
the
enjoy
food
roller
is
coaster.
The food is phenomenal.
That's what I'm in there for.
Food is phenomenal.
Food. I'm at a point in my life now where food is way more important than roller coasters.
So when you went to Busch Gardens, you'd be able to take the beer tour.
Yeah, of course. I've done a lot of Busch Gardens. Somebody reminded me in the YouTube chat that dolphins are known to get high by passing blowfish back and forth because there's toxins in the blowfish. And I can't find the video for the life of me, but John and I did a rap about it, and I just can't find it anywhere, which is unfortunate. I searched Drew Garabo, John Senning, Dolphins rap, didn't show up anything. I wonder. Stand by, everybody. I might have it right here. 800-771-1025 is the number. That's an advanced species right there. A species that can figure out that they can alter their minds by passing a blowfish back and forth and releasing. Yeah. I think they have to agitate the blowfish a little. Like you got to scare it a little bit because then it secretes some sort of toxin. And then the dolphins are like, oh, yeah. Oh, that is the jam right there. Let's see. Dolphins. No items match your search. Dolphin promo, dolphin puns, dolphin birth, dolphin puns from 2014. Probably before John was on the show, but stand by. 727-579-1025 and 800-771-1025. I've already taken the porpoise one off the table. I don't know if she was doing it for sexual pleasure or for the halibut. That's two. Thank you. 727-579-1025 and 800-771-1025. But let's get this thing on and popping. And if you've got something really good, you'll get Coke Zero 400 tickets for the race coming up. I believe that is July 4th at Coke Zero Daytona 400 International Speedway. One of the finest speedways you'll ever go to. I don't know if you've ever been to the races out there, but that is I just went to hung up on myself. I heard it playing, and I wanted it to stop, and I reached out to Drew Garabo and John Senning, rap like dolphins passing blowfish. Your search did not match any documents. Well, damn it all to hell. All right, let's come back. I've got an okay or not okay, and it's about our impulses as human beings and monogamy.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Still that earlier crash, Hillsborough Avenue at Double Branch Road in Oldsmar. Express lane southbound 275, that earlier wreck at Gandy. Still clearing that. Express lanes at 4th Street North, same thing. We've got on-ramp right lane blockage 275 North in Hillsborough at Lois Avenue, exit 40. Incident there. This is Eric with traffic.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. I am quite aware of the dangers being on the road. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. These families' lives will be changed in an instant. We fight for these families as if they were our own. We've become America's largest injury law firm by winning cases just like these. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Injured? Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's April and great things are happening at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, like the $500,000 cars and cash drawings on Wednesdays, the $270,000 blackjack tournament buy-in series on Sundays, and the $50,000 bonus time slot tournament happening on Tuesdays in April. And while you're there, check out the Hard Rock Sportsbook and one of the greatest restaurants in Tampa, the Council Oak Steakhouse. Plus, they got great entertainment happening like Gladys Knight and Maren Morris. It's the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, the coolest place in Tampa Bay. Get in there and win some money.
If your heating or cooling system is on the fritz, call me, Bob from Badger Bob Services. We've got over 100 technicians on the road ready to help. From leaky sinks, busted fridge, and water heaters to even hanging a chandelier, Badger Bob's does it all. Proudly serving Tampa and the Sun Coast. Go to BadgerBobs.com and give us a call. Badger Bob's. Funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
BadgerBobs.com. License CSC 11597, CFC 1428238, and EC 1300924.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more, thanks to the Good Feet store.
Brandon Honda's having its biggest certified pre-owned event of the entire year. Hi, I'm Sam Robbie. Right now at Brandon Honda, get certified pre-owned vehicles starting from $6,900, backed up with a real nationwide lifetime warranty. Get CRVs from $15,000, Accords $12,000, and get certified Civics from an incredible $9,000. Plus, for a limited time, make no payments for 90 days, and we'll cover up to $5,000 of your negative equity. Get all the facts at BrandonHonda.com. Call 813-565-0114 for complete details.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
Don't wait for your AC to quit in the Tampa heat. Hawkins Service Company is offering up to $20.26 off a new AC system backed by their no lemon guarantee. Book a free estimate at hawkinsserviceco.com. Hawkins, one call, handles it all.
At International Diamond Center, diamonds always take center stage. But you won't believe the new collection of rare colored gemstones they have now.
When you see the color that we've procured and the collections that we've put together, it's going to blow you away.
IDC's Brian LeClaire.
Stones like a Paraíba from Brazil, extremely rare and hard to find, but the stone just absolutely pops and talks. It's got that beautiful ocean color.
Sapphires? Yes, IDC has them. Emeralds and rubies too, but so much more.
One-of-a-kind Saverites. Beautiful, vibrant green color. Red spinel from Burma. Unbelievable pigeon blood red color. Aquamarines, Santa Maria color.
Are you looking to add some color with fashion jewelry or even an engagement ring? IDC invites you to a whole new world of exquisite choices.
What we've really focused on is making sure that we are finding the most rare, spectacular gemstones.
Discover unique and rare precious gemstones and add some color to your life at International Diamond Center, Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota.
This is Greg Trusinski from the Original Mattress Factory. I want to share the story of a couple I worked with recently. After receiving a quote from a competitor for a mattress, they visited OMF and found a mattress that was a great fit for them. They were so pleased with our quality and value that they ended up purchasing 2 mattresses, a box spring, headboard, and frame. Their total at OMF was roughly $400 less than what they would have spent on just the one mattress at the competitor. If you're ready to get better sleep for less, visit us at originalmattress.com.
Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
I know that hiring can be challenging. You sort through tons of resumes and you get too many so-so applicants. You're just waiting for someone to match your role perfectly. Well, now, there's a place where you can meet them fast. ZipRecruiter.
Need to hire right away. Start your search for strong candidates. The right fit awaits. Build your team. Build it sooner. Meet your match on ZipRecruiter.
Just head to ZipRecruiter.com/free right now to try it for free. And you're on your way to meeting your match. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. So try it now. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. Once again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Meet your match on ZipRecruiter. Try it free.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded 1 new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free. Tax-free edition only. Roughly 37% of filers qualify. Simple form 1040 returns only. Now this is taxes.
Love that jam. Up next, commercial.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at TurboTax.com/free. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
You bought an RV, and you got an automatic discount from Progressive by bundling it with your home or auto insurance. That's great, but a serious word of warning every RVer should heed. You don't need to talk about things like dry weight or dump stations. And you don't need one of those expensive water filter straws either. Because the most extreme thing most RVers encounter is a campsite without hookups. So just enjoy yourself. And Progressive's automatic discount when you bundle your RV, boat, or motorcycle with your home or auto insurance. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
Pump up the volume.
Business moves fast. Orders roll in, deadlines close in. When you ship with USPS Ground Advantage, you can keep up with confidence. Every package stays in our secure network from dock to door. And with nationwide reach, dependable tracking, and upfront affordable pricing, you get built-in peace of mind. You run the business. We run the routes. Visit USPS.com/Ground Advantage to learn more.
If you're the victim of a car crash, take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Sax. In moments, I'll tell you about a news story that proclaims that we might not be monogamous by nature. Hello there, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
Hi, this is Stephanie.
Hey, Stephanie. Drew Garabo here. There's Maurice. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Awesome. Thank you very much. Happy Monday.
Oh, thank you. Same to you. I was just calling to tell you about my experiences with Hershey.
Please. Yeah, the news story about the family who is not watching their 18-month-old toddler. He crawled underneath the fence, came close enough to a wolf habitat that the wolf, quote, made contact with the child's hand. Makes me want to go to Hershey Park even more.
Well, there's a lot of other reasons to go there. I actually worked there when I was in college, and so did my brother. My brother was a juggler, and I was in the sweetest parade on earth. I was the Hershey Kiss, and I was the gummy bear.
Oh, my God. What a superstar we've got on the line with us right now. So if you had to compare it to any theme park, I'm getting a Busch Gardens vibe from it, except with chocolate. Is that accurate?
Yeah, but much better. And they used to have the Orville Redenbacher in the same town, too. So part of the town smelled like chocolate, part of it smelled like popcorn. But it's fun because, there's hills. It's not flat. There's a lot of shaded areas. The food's fantastic. The people are all really down to earth. It's just a really fun place to go. My kids just went a couple years ago with their aunt and uncle and had a blast. So I would highly recommend. And it has so much more new stuff there now. It just constantly is expanding. So it's a definite must-do.
All right.
At any age.
Yeah, I think at my age right now, I'm ready for it. And my girlfriend's daughter's 14, so...
perfect age.
Yeah, hell yeah. God, Hershey's chocolate, I've been in love with that since I was about 3 years old. There's just something so beautifully simplistic about it. My grandma used to get me that big-ass 1 pound Hershey's Kiss every year for Valentine's Day. That thing will be gone in like 2 days. Thank you. You're lovely. I appreciate the call.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Now, in my mind, because I'm weird, and this is just the way my mind works, in my mind, all of their food has chocolate. So, like, you eat a turkey leg like you do at every godforsaken theme park. You get down on a turkey leg, and it's like a chocolate-covered turkey leg. That doesn't sound like I could FUX with it. I like everything with chocolate, but I like my turkey legs to be turkey legs.
Yes.
Boy, the Orville Red. Imagine if there was a gigantic fire or explosion and the Hershey's, the vat of chocolate that they have at Hershey Park, just launched through the air and landed in a gigantic container of Orville Redenbacher's popcorn.
Ooh, Hershey's chocolate. Ooh, that would be good.
How did Orville become the king of the popcorn game? How did he?
Marketing. Yeah. Back in the 70s, early 80s, if you had an old white guy with glasses on, that was marketing gold right there.
Well, but we bought the hell out of pancakes and syrup with Aunt Jemima and the do-rag.
Well, yeah.
If she had her popcorn, I would have bought that too.
I don't know about that.
Come get yourself some of this popcorn.
You trust a black woman with pancakes, but
not popcorn?
Not popcorn.
You're right. Orville Redenbacher, he looks like I bet that nerd gets a perfect blend of popcorn.
100%. Flapjacks, you looking for Aunt Jemima all day.
Yeah, you're right. Like Mrs. Butterworth, Aunt Jemima. Yeah. I'm not looking for Orville Redenbacher to make me friggin' pancakes. He's like, I can make you some popcorn. Me and my buddy Paul Newman over here. Hello. Oh, thank you. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, so I'm not sure if maybe anyone's talked about this today, but we're leaving work. We just had a 20-minute conference about caterpillars. Don't know anything
Why
about
would anybody be talking about a 20-minute conference that you had at work? How would we even know that?
Well, no, what's going on with these caterpillars going around or something that are killing people? They were warning us about touching caterpillars.
You didn't pay close attention in your workshop there if you think that caterpillars are killing people, sir. You were just in there for 20 minutes. Didn't you accidentally glean any knowledge?
Or ask a follow-up question?
Yeah, something about white hairs. That's all I got was just don't touch anything with white hairs. But why are we talking about it now? Like,
we're only talking about it because you called about it.
Yeah.
I just was curious if you heard about it because I didn't know why we were wasting time talking about it.
Wasting? What do you do for? You're wasting time if you're like a surgeon because they're probably not going to be in the OR. But like, what do you do for work?
I work outside.
Okay.
Obviously. I never heard of anything. You always were taught don't mess around with bugs and stuff, but why are we all of a sudden bringing up caterpillars? Is there like a big thing going on with them or something?
Might I suggest you not only listen while you're listening now, but in the 6 o'clock hour, because this story was discussed in the Mo Better News 2 weeks ago.
And I'll even take it a step further. If you've been listening to Drew Garabo Live for years, and I got to let you go, your phone connection sucks.
Yeah, he's got more pressing issues.
But if you've been listening to me for years, sir, I have been an advocate on the leading edge of venomous puss awareness. The puss caterpillar, P-U-S-S, it's a thing. The venomous puss caterpillar is a hairy-looking caterpillar that looks adorable, looks touchable, yet will deliver a sting that'll knock your Aunt Connie's panties off. It won't kill you. I mean, I guess it could if it went in your airways and you choked on it. But the Mo Beta News just last week had a feature on the tussock moth caterpillar, the newest caterpillar that can act as an irritant to human skin. But if you've been listening to me for any length of time, sir, you know of my advocacy against the venomous puss caterpillar, considered, by the way, the most venomous caterpillar in the United States of America. Deceptively soft, furry appearance, gray to golden brown, that hides sharp, toxic spines. Sometimes that puss looks very inviting, and then once you peel apart what you think is hair, it's going to get you. Found on oak, elm, and citrus trees in southern states, its sting causes immediate, intense, and radiating pain comparable to a broken bone or bee sting. There's even a video.
Maybe tiny and fuzzy, but definitely resist the urge to touch it if you have one. The Fish and Wildlife Foundation of Florida is warning the public about Florida's puss caterpillar, calling it one of the most...
Puss is P-U-S, lady. P-U-S-S, that's puss.
most venomous insects in the nation.
Do you think a news director sat her down and said, "Don't you dare say puss"?
Possibly, or she was like, "I'm not touching this. No
I'm not
way.
touching that puss.
I'm not touching that puss."
Venomous puss caterpillar. Let me just make sure I've been pronouncing it right. Pronunciation. God, if I've been saying it wrong all these years. All right, the venomous puss caterpillar is pronounced just like it is spelled. Puss rhymes with fuss.
Wait, no.
Or
that's
puss in boots.
No, fuss would be puss.
Yeah. Puss. Oh, my
so
God.
You've been pronouncing it wrong.
Oh,
you're pronouncing it wrong.
No, I'm not. Hold on. The cat or the goo? What? Oh, the cat or the goo. How to pronounce Florida's venomous puss caterpillar. This is from WTSP several years ago. With all this talk about puss caterpillars, you may be wondering how to pronounce this tiny creature's name. Indeed, I am. Stand by. Got a little ad for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Skip it. Here we go.
We have a warning right now for you from FWC. So if you see, it's very big, obviously, on this screen.
That is a big
in real
puss.
life, much smaller. It's a small, fuzzy caterpillar. You need to stay away from it. Let your kids know they need to stay away from it. This is Florida's puss caterpillar.
Thank you. Thank you.
It is one of the most venomous insects in the country. You can see it has that orange streak down its back and, of course, what looks like fur. Well, hidden in that are toxic spines that can stick to your skin. It causes incredible pain. FWC says it's most common to see these in fall or spring on elm and oak trees.
It's spring right now.
Now, if you're stung, you should use hydrocortisone cream, ice packs, and an oral antihistamine.
Oral for the puss.
Interesting.
Let's see. We've got you covered here. One of the easiest ways to know how to say it is to think of puss in boots when you think of this caterpillar, not the goo that comes out of a pimple. Found in Florida, New Jersey, Arkansas, and Texas. So I was right. It's a puss.
Right.
In their adult stage are not to be confused with the nightmare fuel that are puss moth caterpillars, who are from a different family classification.
These things are
altogether.
terrifying.
And for the
looking,
sake of trying to be as clear as possible, we'll focus mainly on southern flannel moths, or Megalopyge apercularis.
I'm just interested in the puss. If you see them, do not touch the puss. Do not kiss the puss. Do not even flick the puss. Pound the puss. Unrelated, there's a news story that suggests we may not be designed to be monogamous, that we are not monogamous by nature. Are humans monogamous by nature? Here's what American thinks. Think. A new YouGov survey on monogamy and relationships finds that only 1/3 of Americans think most or all humans are monogamous by nature. We're not. Like, it is ingrained in us to want to mate. I think what we call love, and indeed may be love, is conquering our innate impulse to mate with people who are not our partner. Does that make any sense at all?
But now, what if you are out there banging recklessly and you don't want kids?
Oh, then, well, biologically, you do want kids. You don't want kids in your brain, but biologically, you do. You're born with the desire to procreate.
I get what
but sociologically, a lot of people go, hey,
no way.
That ain't for me. I ain't with that life. But I think a lot of us, we know that we're not designed to be monogamous, but we just go, well, I love my partner. I don't want to be with anyone else because that would hurt my partner, unless you're in a situation like a lot of my friends are at Caliente where they're like, I love my partner and I love his partner and I love her partner and I love all the partners, and they all get with each other, and there's very little jealousy. I don't want to say there's none, very little jealousy, which is awesome. Not necessarily for me. I love Sarah. She loves me. I think we're at a point now where we ain't getting any younger and we realize, we kind of found each other. We're going to be together. But
are you making an announcement?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, there's a venomous puss caterpillar.
That's not what I heard.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. I mean, I want to be with her for the rest of my life, so ain't no announcement. Hello.
Short sex bangs for white.
Get out of here, idiot. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey, this is Kevin Funk. I won tickets to Supervillains Friday.
Dude, that was so damn funny, Kevin Funk. That was you and Bo Cantu. Scart sent me a picture of himself with Kevin Funk from the show. I hope you had a good time, man.
Yeah, it was awesome. I just wanted to say, you kept on saying By Nature, and I have a band called Sweaty by Nature, so I just wanted to drop that.
Sweaty by Nature is a great name for a band. How did you like the Supervillains, homie?
Oh, my God, they were so amazing. Discord Theory was awesome, and Rhythmania were amazing as well.
Yeah, good show. Thanks a lot for winning tickets on our station. I thanked him for winning free tickets.
Yeah, right.
Thanks to everybody who said, hey, it was a super fun time. I was in a weird situation, though, man.
Tell me about it.
Well,
this was Friday, right?
Friday night.
Okay, Friday night.
So I leave here. I go to hang out with the super. Literally, I get there right as doors open. Dom sees me from Supervillains upstairs, so he took me into the green room. We start playing a dice game called Spitfire. 5 dice like Yahtzee, and just like Yahtzee, well, you roll the 5 dice. You're looking to have the lowest hand possible. Okay, you with me so far?
Yeah, 5 dice.
You roll it. You have to keep 1. You can keep 2, but then you got to roll again with the rest. Okay?
Okay.
Now, 3s are 0s. So a 3 is not a 3. A 3 is 0. So you're trying to collect 3s.
Got it.
So you roll the dice one time, you get 3, 4, 1, 2, 5. Right. You got to decide whether to keep that 1. That's really like, am I going to get anything? So you keep the 3 and the 1. You roll again. Right. If you got a 3, you keep it, et cetera, et cetera. So they took me for all my money. I mean, they like.
Y'all were playing for money.
Oh, come on, man. We play dice for fun.
Was this the first time you played that game?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I don't go in as a rook.
No. I took them for a lot of money. I think I walked out of there with all the money that they paid the band last time they played, which is amazing that they let me play again.
Oh, they couldn't wait to get you back up there.
Oh, and they did. And Dom's wife, Bree, she took us for everything. She absolutely schooled us. But
you're saying school, is there any skill in it, or is it just luck of the throw?
So there's skill in what you keep. Like if you keep 1s or let 1s go and hope to get 3s, that's where the skill is.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a fun game. But, I think one of those boys may have been smoking some left-handed jazz cigarettes because the smell was pungent in the air. And I was like, put that out, please, for the love of God. Gross, disgusting. In my head, I was saying that out loud. I was saying, pass that here. So we hang out for like 2 hours. They have to go on stage. I walk out. I meet some really nice listeners. I hope nobody's listening that was involved in this situation. I texted Sarah, and she said, hey, have you seen our friends Rich and Jen? They're there. I was like, oh, no, I haven't seen them. Let me look. I look up. There's Rich and Jen on the rail. So I walk up, talk to Rich and Jen. Right when I talk to them, somebody spilled a beer. This girl spills a beer on my buddy Rich. Okay. And I love Rich. He's a great guy. But this lady spilled a beer on him. So he's kind of annoyed by that, which anybody would be. And I'll be damned if I didn't know the girl who spilled the beer on Rich.
Right.
And so
recklessly or accidentally?
I would say somewhere between the two.
Okay.
It's always an accident, but like it was an accident probably because she wasn't minding her beer like she should have been.
Right, gotcha. Okay.
So she spills the beer on Rich. He's a little bit annoyed, says something to her. She says something back, and as they're doing that, she looks and sees me. She's like, "Oh my God, Drew!" And I'm like,
I know you.
Hi, and her boyfriend's there too. So I'm like, hey, and I'm just like in the height of awkwardness.
Yeah.
I'm like, so I left. I was like, Sue Villains like did 4 or 5 songs, and I was like, all right, well, listen, you guys take it easy. I hope you can work this out for yourselves because there's just nothing good that's going to come from that situation.
Now let me ask you something.
Yeah.
That's your world, not your world. But
Yeah.
It was one of the band members, right?
No.
It was
It was just our audience. Like we were in the audience.
Okay, so you got to know that just happens. Do you really want to get all asked out?
I don't know. I would have been asked out if I had been, yeah, probably.
So she must have been really kind of just like flagrantly.
I think I don't know. Oh God, I wish.
Did she throw it on him?
I wish I had stayed home. No, no. Republicans are more likely than Democrats to say all men and women are monogamous by nature. That's very interesting. Most Americans, 70%, have been in a romantic relationship of someone of a different gender. 10% have been in one with someone of the same gender. Around half have been in relationships with someone 5 or more years older or younger. And 40% have been in a romantic relationship with someone much more or less educated. Fascinating. Americans are least likely to have had romantic relationships with someone of the same gender or with someone who is affiliated with a different political party. This is a very extensive study.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't think we are monogamous by nature. I think we can be monogamous, and it's awesome to be monogamous, especially, if you're in a relationship.
Right.
But I don't think it is in us to just mate with one person and be with one person for the rest of our lives.
Yeah.
I don't know too many animals that are, though.
Could it be impacted by how you grow up and how you take to the certain values and
no doubt,
morals and things of that nature?
It's easier for me because my parents have been married for like 60 years, and as far as I know, they're the only, well, I was going to say they're the only 2 partners they've ever had, but my dad disproved that by telling me I had a brother like 5 years ago.
We're not going to fault him for a one-off.
No, and it was before he met my mom. As he told me when he told me the story of before I met your mother, I knew exactly where it was going when that happened. As soon as he said before I met your mother, I was like,
I want to hear that sentence.
Oh, I know where this is going.
This is something before I met your mother. I mean, there's nothing good that's going to come after that.
Well, before I met your mother, life was awesome.
That's still not good.
That's true. Let's see a good phrase that could come from before I met your mother. I was a neurosurgeon saving lives. Nope.
All right, I'll get. Before I met your mother, I was very, very unhappy.
Yes,
but who's gonna say that? Nobody's ever gonna say that.
I was adrift in a world of confusion and angst until I met your mom.
You don't want to tell your son what a loser you were.
My dad was a rock star. All right, let's come back and give you some stuff, okay? We're going to give away some things. It's a weird and twisted path that takes us from the mailman from Cheers to Pixar movies, but I'll explain it when we come back. And if you'd like to win something, 800-771-1025. Imagine knowing in less than a minute without talking to an agent what that home you're living in could be bought for right now. Or what if you don't want an instant cash offer? You want to know what your home's worth in today's market. Well, now you can. In a challenging Tampa market, Jeff Borum with Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty, their greatest strength is their ability to bring clarity where others bring confusion. Brian Birds and his team understand shifting buying demand, pricing sensitivity, and neighborhood by neighborhood nuances. This allows their clients to make smart and timely decisions instead of impulsive and emotional ones. Go to teamborum.com to learn more. That's BORHAM. Jeff Borum of Team Borum, powered by eXp Realty, will give you options. He can sell your home, buy your home, or rent your home. That's just one of the many reasons why you should call my friend Jeff. Schedule an appointment today. Google Team Borum, BORHAM, Team Borum, and start packing.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Tell us what you think. Head to the 102.5 The Bone app now and leave us an open mic. The Open Mic on the free 102.5 The Bone app is sponsored by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
In Pinellas, a crash, Tyrone Boulevard North at 9th Avenue North. Still that earlier wreck in Oldsmar, Hillsborough Avenue East at Double Branch Road. Pasco County crash, State Road 54 at Old County Road 54. In Hills Road 275 North at Lois Avenue, still that on-ramp right lane blockage. And a crash, Fowler Avenue at Williams Road east of I-75. This is Eric with traffic.
I'm Ultima Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Every time one of my children started driving, it was terrifying. Thousands of accidents happen across the country. We see it every day. If you've been injured in a car accident, call us.
Dial pound law or visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
It's one thing to get great service before the sale, but what happens after the sale? If you get your windows from WeatherTight Windows, you can rest assured that you'll be taken care of throughout the entire process, even after installation. This is very important to WeatherTight Mike, and it's one of the things that really sets WeatherTight apart from other competitors. WeatherTight Mike holds his employees to the highest standards, just like the quality of his cookies.
WeatherTightWindows.com. WeatherTight Windows.
Hey, Dad, why do people wait until it's hot out to call about their air conditioner?
Well, Badger Bob's has been doing this since 1982, son. That's just how it goes.
They should call Badger Bob's now to have it checked.
You heard Bob Jr. Now's the time to check your heating and cooling system. So Badger Bob's is offering up to $2,000 in cash incentives for early planners. Get your free estimate at badgerbobs.com. Badger Bob's, a funny name, but we're serious about service. It's who we are.
License CAC 1815977, CFC 1428238, and EC 130.
Most financial advisors only manage your money. They refer you out for taxes. They refer you out for estate planning. They refer you out when things get complicated. Did they really vet that person? Or did they meet once, exchange business cards, and call it a partnership? A referral isn't accountability. It's a handoff. When your investments, taxes, and estate plan are built separately, gaps happen, and those can cost money. At Trajan, we didn't build a referral network. We built a family office for all. Wealth, tax, estate. One team delivering coordinated planning, once reserved for the ultra-wealthy. If you want real coordination and not just introductions, call Trajan Wealth today. Call Trajan today at 813-212-0500. That's 813-212-0500.
Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, an SEC registered investment advisor. Other services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Is your garage door too loud and whining for help? If you've waited to schedule your garage door tune-up, now is the time. Overhead Door Company of Tampa Bay will perform their 26-task garage door tune-up and safety inspection for just $79. That's one price for up to 3 garage doors and openers. The price is only available for a limited time. You need this done, so why not now? And for just $79. Call 813-885-DOOR or schedule online at overheaddooroftampa.com.
The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival is back at Busch Gardens now through May 10th with over 100 different flavors to sip and savor and free concerts like the band Perry this Friday and Smash Mouth this Sunday. Buy a fun card for year-round thrills at buschgardenstampa.com.
Baseball is back, and as always, the name of the game in baseball is to go home and be safe. Nobody protects all the pieces of your life like Italiano Insurance. Whether it's home, auto, business, boat, or life, Italiano wants to keep your family safe. You can never predict what's going to happen in a baseball game, and you can never predict what's going to happen in life. So call the trusted agents at Italiano to make sure all your bases are covered. Head to ItalianoInsurance.com today for more information.
Hey, Tampa Bay, pollen season is here, and you know what that means. It's time to bubble down. Stop by Bubble Down Car Wash and get the best clean for your ride. Say goodbye to pollen and hello to a spotless shine. Bubble Down Car Wash, the bestest car wash in town.
Eligibility and results may vary. A beautiful, confident smile can change everything. It changes how people see you and how you see yourself. When you're proud of your smile, confidence comes naturally. At Sage Dental, we make that confidence possible. Using the latest technology, our caring team of dentists, orthodontists, and oral surgeons use minimally invasive techniques for the smile you've always wanted. Whether it's braces, clear aligners, implants, partial or full restorations, all of Sage Dental's personalized treatments are conveniently done right there in the office. With same-day and next-day appointments, call Sage now and visit our newest location in St. Petersburg. We work with most insurance plans. No insurance? No problem. Our Sage Care Plus plan can save you up to 65% on general or specialty dental care. Sage Dental, leading with innovation centered on care. Call 800-299-1100. 800-299-1100. That's 800-299-1100.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter. While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
A world of taste awaits at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay during the Food, Wine, and Garden Festival. Guests can sip and savor their way through flavorful eats and treats while enjoying 20 live concert performances, all included with park admission. The Food, Wine, and Garden Festival returns Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 10th, 2026.
Involved in a car accident? We understand the pressure you're under. Call Farah and Farah, Tampa.
Now, a weather update from the Sun Toyota Weather Center.
Toyota.com. On Fox 13, Chief Meteorologist Paul Delgado. Mostly cloudy and breezy tonight. A few showers around. We'll see lows bottoming out in the mid-60s. Lots of clouds and cooler weather coming up on Tuesday. There'll be a few showers off and on, and highs will stay in the mid-70s.
Now, back to Real Raw Radio. Sponsored by Anajar and Levine, Accident Attorneys. Call 1-800-747-FREE.
That's 1-800-747-3733.
Now, back to Drew Garabo Live.
60% of people only listen to the radio because they want to win free stuff. I just made that statistic up, but it's probably low. Today in history, this is pretty interesting. I had no idea that John Ratzenberger, Cliff Clavin from Cheers, has been in every Pixar movie.
Wow.
In addition to his work in the Toy Story movies. He is P.T. Flea in A Bug's Life, the Abominable Snowman in Monsters, Inc., the Fish School in Finding Nemo, the Underminer in Incredibles, Mac in the Cars movies, Mustafa in Ratatouille, John in WALL-E, etc., etc., etc. So, to celebrate Mr. Ratzenberger's 79th birthday, I'm going to have you spank the rank of the top 10 Pixar movies based on an audio clip. You may use Maurice as your lifeline once per call. By the way, John Ratzenberger also Major Durlin in The Empire Strikes Back.
All right.
He's the one who tells Princess Leia the shield doors of Echo Base have to be shut, even though Han Solo isn't yet back looking for Luke. So let's get it started with the top 10 Pixar films. They've made some good ones. I will tell you, I only chose one of the Toy Stories, even though I think Toy Stories 1 through 4 could probably rank in the top 4 in the Pixar pantheon. Here is Pixar movie number 1.
Professionals, now stay calm. We are going around the leaf.
Around the leaf? I don't think we can do that.
Oh, nonsense. This is nothing compared to the twig of 93.
800-771-1025. Up for grabs? Black Crows and Whiskey Myers at the Amp on May 31st. Gasparilla Music Festival, April 10th through 12th. I'll be out there this Friday. And Busch Gardens passes for their Food, Wine, and Garden Festival.
Can I give you full disclosure?
You've never seen any of the Pixar movies?
I've never seen one Pixar movie all the way through, let alone maybe a quarter of the way through.
I think I've seen 4 or 5 of them. They're beautiful films. Hello, who are you?
Mike.
Hello?
It's Mike.
Hi, Mike. How are you today?
Doing good. How you guys doing?
Really well. Thank you very much. You ready to play the Pixar game?
Yes, sir.
All right. What Pixar film is this at number 10?
Now stay calm. We are going around the leaf.
Around the leaf? I don't think we can do that.
Oh, nonsense. This is nothing compared to the twig of 93.
Go ahead, sir.
I'll have to use Mo on that one.
You're definitely screwed. Maurice, what Pixar film is that?
I understand context, Drewbert, and I'm going to go with, because I heard the word leaf, but Bug's Life.
You know what, sir? He's absolutely correct. You've used your lifeline. Here is number 9.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbrog, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
What Pixar film is that, young man?
Is it Frozen?
I don't think that's a Pixar film. By the way, you're eating peanuts, which I know that because I can smell them across the room. They smell worse than any fish dish that I've ever prepared in my life.
First off, it's a Jif peanut butter cup. Thank you, sir.
I knew it was peanuts.
You don't like the smell of peanut butter?
I like the smell of peanut butter. I don't like the smell of peanuts. And that Jif, which Choosy Moms choose, that smells like peanuts. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. You know what smell I hate is the wet peanut butter smell. Like when you got it on a spoon or a knife and you run it under the sink.
Oh, yeah,
There's something about the way that activates.
And the consistency.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, who are you?
We're here.
I don't like we. But you choose one.
It's him. It's me.
Not feeling it. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Which one turned you off?
This is Tony.
Yes, the answer is yes. They have a joint Facebook profile. I guarantee it. Somebody cheated. Probably both of them. Hey, what's up, Tony? How are you?
Good. I do have a Wii because my daughters are listening too to try to help me out.
Oh, okay. Daughters I can overlook. Wives and girlfriends, no way. Here's number 9, Tony.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbrog, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
They're shaking their head and say no. Encanto.
I'm sorry, Tony. You know I love you, but that is wrong. It is not Encanto. Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Aaron.
What's up, Aaron?
Not much. I'm taking a drive home.
All right, good. Do you know the current Pixar movie on the table?
I do not.
Maurice, would you like to help him out?
Well, I heard a distinctive Irish accent, so I'm going to go with Blarnea.
Chronicles of Blarnea.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like Narnia, but it takes place in Ireland.
That's not a thing?
No, but I did hear that the Irish urinate on the Blarney Stone so that when Americans go to kiss it, they are kissing Irish pee. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. Who are you?
Hi, my name is Joe.
Hi, Joe. My name is Drew. How are you?
I'm good. Hey, before we start, my sister doesn't like the smell of wet peanut butter either, so you and her got that in common.
That's it's a weird smell. It's a very distinct aroma, isn't it?
Yeah, and this is the second time I heard that. She told me that over the weekend, and you just said it, and I said, I guess it's a thing.
You're giving off some weird wet peanut butter smell energy, my man. Do you know the current?
I'm sorry about that.
All right. Do you know the current one on the table?
No, I was going to go with my man. It was Blarnea.
It's not Blarnea. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hey there.
Hi, what's your name?
Dan.
Dan, what's the current movie on the table? It's not Blarnea.
Can I hear it one more time?
Ugh.
Oh, come on, dude.
I am Merida, firstborn descendant of Clan Dunbrog, and I'll be shooting for my own hand.
Yes. It is Brave, a.k.a. Blarnea. Here is the number 8 Pixar movie of all time, my man.
What happened?
The kid almost touched me.
Attention, we have a new scare leader, Randall Barnes. Never mind.
What do you think?
Oh, my gosh. That's the one with all the emotions. It is... Oh, God. What is that one called?
Emotions.
Emotions. Like they have the different balls for the emotions or whatever. Is that the one?
No, I don't think you're right. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. I've seen this one and I enjoyed it.
I think I know what it is, and he was way off.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How may I help you?
Hey, it's David. How are you guys?
Hi, David. What's up?
Not much. I got to go with Mo real quick on this one.
All right, I'll play it for you again.
What happened?
The kid almost touched me.
Attention, we have a new scare leader, Randall Barnes. Never mind.
All right, can I take it back from Mo?
Of course, yeah. Take it back Monday.
All right, yeah, let's do Monsters, Inc.
Absolutely correct. Here is your next film, the number 7 Pixar film.
Good afternoon. My name is Russell, and I am a wilderness explorer in Tribe 54, Sweat Lodge 12. Are you in need of any assistance today, sir?
No. Let's go with up on that one.
What's up?
The movie.
No, I was just saying what's up, man. All right, yes, that's correct. Here is your next film.
Just like you said, Lizard Man, in the shadows to the left. Okay, let's move.
Buzz, why not just take the elevator?
They'll be expecting that.
Let's go with Toy Story.
Toy Story 2, but I'll accept that. Here is your next Pixar film.
And that was just the beginning. Headquarters only got more crowded from there.
It's Broadway.
Now I need to take Team Mo in.
Mo?
Oh, I heard.
Play it again for you.
Yeah.
And that was just the beginning. Headquarters only got more crowded from there.
It's Broadway.
He's saying, is it? I would swallow my pride. Is it? I heard broccoli. I know there's nothing called the Vegemites, which is what I would go for. Is it Boss Baby?
No. No.
I know
Mo.
you're trying to give me a clue, but I can't remember the name of that damn song.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
I know it.
Hello.
Hello.
What's the current movie on the table?
I thought it was Boss Baby.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you?
Hi, I think I know what it is.
Tell me.
Is it Inside Out?
Is that the name of this song?
Inside Out, Eve 6, yeah. Well done, young lady. Find nothing but faith in nothing. All right, let's go to number 4 Pixar film of all time. You got to know this one. You and I know this one.
Oh my gosh, I have no idea.
Come on,
Mo?
this part right here? No?
No, I really don't.
Maurice?
Shrek?
No, Shrek's a DreamWorks movie.
Is it? Oh, no. That's...
Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Yes. Hi.
Yes, hi. How are you?
Oh, I wasn't ready, but yes, I'm excited. I think, is it Wall-E?
Yes, it is Wall-E. You are ready. You were excited. Yeah, it's Wall-E. Eva.
What was the noise that we should have
It's a robot. He's a robot like booting up. He's like, Wall-E.
I thought it was the donkey waking up.
Shrek. That does kind of sound like the donkey waking up. Oh, his name was Donkey. All right, the number 3 Pixar film of all time, young lady.
After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it. I mean, after all, I am your biggest fan.
Is that Ratatouille?
It is not. 800-771-1025. Drew Garabo Live, how can I help you?
Hello.
Hi, what's the current movie on the table, sir?
He's a robot. He's a robot. Could you play for me again?
Sure, if you could turn on your radio.
After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it. I mean, after all, I am your biggest fan.
Is it? I don't know.
Nope, it's not. I don't know. Drew Garabo Live, how can I help you?
How's it going?
Good. How you doing, man?
Pretty good, thank you.
Good. What's the movie currently on the table?
Do what?
Hi, Drew Garabo Live. How can I help you today?
This is Charles.
Hey, Charles. What's the current movie on the table, please?
Could you play it one more time, sir? I'm sorry.
No problem.
After you trashed the last one, I had to make some major modifications. Sure, it was difficult, but you are worth it. I mean, after all, I am your biggest fan.
Is that Cars?
It is not. Is Cars a Pixar movie? I think it's a Disney.
I think it's Disney.
Hello, Drew Garabo Live.
Hello.
Hi. Can you tell me the movie currently on the table, please, young lady?
Yeah, is it The Incredibles?
It is The Incredibles.
Okay.
Well done, young lady. And by the way, not a lot of people know that. That is an animated readaptation of The Incredible Melting Man, a fantastic film that many saw back in the 60s.
70s, sir.
Whatever. Here is your number 2 Pixar film of all time.
What did the customer say?
It was not a customer. It was a critic.
Eagle?
Selena Claire.
Leclerc?
Ooh.
What did she say?
She likes the soup.
Wait. What do you mean, wait? You're the reason I'm in this mess.
Someone's asking about your soup.
Got it. Ratatouille.
Ratatouille, indeed. The number 1 Pixar film of all time.
Now, she did say Ratatouille, so I would argue.
Did you say Ratatouille?
No, I think I had like a list, there. So,
First of all, there are no S's. Secondly, a lisp is not going to make you say Ratatouille. All right, it's okay. Speech, got a speech impediment. All right, and here is the number 1 Pixar film of all time.
Whoa!
You actually sound sick.
Maybe louder, huh?
Don't do that.
Too much orca. Didn't it sound like orca-ish?
It doesn't sound orca. It sounds like nothing I've ever
Finding
heard.
Nemo.
100% correct. Hang on 1 second, and I'll get you hooked up with your prize. Thank you very much for playing, young lady.
Yay, thank you.
You're so welcome. Maurice, what we got coming up in the Mo Better?
You get a new car. You get a new car. You get a new car. Turn that water off. And is that a plane?
Next on the Mo Better News, you guys know that Climate Design's been installing AC in Tampa Bay for over 50 years, including Train. That's a long time, by the way. Well, they also handle plumbing and electrical work. So maybe your kid flushed a Rubik's Cube down the toilet and you got a flood issue. You can call Climate Design. Lightning, power surge, zapped your electric panel? Call Climate Design. If that AC needs a little service, Climate Design does that too. Plumbing updates, new electrical work like EV chargers with convenient extended service hours. I sometimes see them on the road when we get off work. They've got your back at Climate Design because they know emergencies don't always happen before 5 p.m. So whatever you need, call Climate Design today. With over 1,000 five-star reviews, you know you can count on Climate Design Home Services for peace of mind and total comfort. Call 727-295-1572 or go to climatedesign.com. That's climatedesign.com.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Elysian Space Dust IPA presents New Metal Mayhem. Friday night, April 24th at Janus Live, featuring Crawling, a tribute to early Linkin Park. Crawling. Got the Life, the Korn tribute. And Nookie, a Limp Bizkit tribute. Get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust. Get them at Rockhouse Live, Niagara Tap, Thirsty First, and Detroit Liquors. Head to theboneonline.com for more info on tickets and how you can get free tickets from Elysian Space Dust IPA at 1025 The Bone. Special thanks to Clean Earth Systems. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
Hillsborough crash remains. Fowler Avenue at Williams Road. Also a crash. Shoulder blockage 75 north at I-4. Still on ramp right lane blockage 275 north at Lois. Crash in Pinellas, US 19 at Dr. King Drive around Tarpon. Still that accident Tyrone Boulevard north at 9th. An accident with 2 left lanes blocked Walsingham Road around Indian Rocks Road. This is Eric with traffic.
Under state law, a business has a duty to keep you safe on their property. Our responsibility is to protect you when they don't. If you've had a slip and fall accident, call Farah and Farah. We're here to help you up. Tampa.
Guys, this is a cat named Mo from Garabo Live. Prime time, baby! I want to talk to you about testosterone. Now, most men's health clinics treat all patients with unapproved, compounded testosterone made with chemicals and synthesized testosterone imported from China or elsewhere. It's all about money, as that cheap junk maximizes their profits. When you're talking about your health, you want someone that's concerned about your health, because your health should matter, and that means making the right choice, as I did over 10 years ago with a genuine medical provider like the Centers for Men's Health that treats with real pharmaceutical testosterone. C4MH.com. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care with 18 local treatment centers. I'm going to give you those numbers again. 15 years of real, honest, low-T care and 18 local treatment centers. C4MH.com. James DiRespino, MD, one of the founders and one of my very good friends, because he cares about me.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights. We can reawaken any space to make your happy place your home. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
The path to a hands-on future starts here at National Aviation Academy, where curiosity becomes action and action becomes skill. Skilled technicians aren't born, they're built. Aviation moves fast, so what are you waiting for? Train to become an aviation maintenance technician in as little as 14 months. Elevate your skills and take your career to new heights. Visit NAA.edu today. For more information about our statistics, visit NAA.edu/success.
Mike Calta here for Shark Coast Tactical. If you missed Sharkapalooza, don't blow it again. Suppressor Fest is back this Saturday, April 11th. And yeah, all cans are on sale. If you don't have a suppressor yet, what are you waiting for? Get to Shark Coast Tactical. Will and the crew are loaded up with extra stuff to get your paperwork done fast, plus free swag, giveaways, and deals all over the shop. This is a show up early and load up kind of day. Suppressor Fest this Saturday at Shark Coast Tactical. Often imitated, never duplicated. They're on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota, or shop 24/7 at sharkcoasttactical.com and tell them Mike Calta sent you.
Are you an adult with uncontrolled moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms and still packing a backup bag of clothes? Just in case, Skyrizi Risankizumab Riza can help you take control of your Crohn's. Feel significant symptom relief, including less abdominal pain and fewer bowel movements at 4 weeks. Plus, Skyrizi is proven to help people achieve remission and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Individual results may vary. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's. Ready to take control of your Crohn's? Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's disease.
Control is everything to me.
Learn more at skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI.
At Easy Cater, we believe every workday gets better with great food. Like that morning status meeting, always better with bagels. And don't forget the coffee. Ops team working late? How about some Power Bowls to keep them going strong? Sandy's celebrating 10 years at the company. This calls for cupcakes. With Easy Cater, you get a huge variety of favorite restaurants with tools to help meet dietary needs and stay on budget, all on one platform. So make every workday better with Easy Cater. Start an order at easycater.com.
An official message from Medicare.
I turned 65 this year. I knew it was time to figure out Medicare, and I had questions like when to enroll and how to enroll. So I went straight to the official source, Medicare.gov, to get the facts about Medicare. I found answers to all my questions, and I'm ready to get started. And so can you. Just go to Medicare.gov to get the real facts about Medicare.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Attention all tradesmen, make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF, 1-800-875-PASS, camtechschool.com.
Listen Sunday mornings, 10 to 11 for Prosper with Keith Singer. Keith brings you financial planning tips because he wants you to prosper in your retirement. That's Prosper with Keith Singer, Sunday 10 to 11 a.m. on WHPT 102.5 The Bone. Singer Wealth Advisors is an SEC-registered investment advisory firm.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Progressive knows that for business owners, vacations hit different. But hey, at least you finally took a vacation. And look at that. You only answered 53 calls, 84 emails, onboarded 1 new hire, and covered for Chris while he's out on paternity leave, and you did it all from a kayak. Because you, my friend, know how to relax. All right, you may not know how to take a day off, but you do know both your personal and business auto insurance needs can be covered in one place with Progressive. So at least that's relaxing, right? Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, not available in all states or situations.
It's tax time, y'all. If you want to file free, this next one's for you.
Now taxes is so free. Payroll tax, free edition only. Roughly 37% of filings qualify. Simple form 1040 returns only. Now this is taxes.
Love that jam. Up next, commercials.
Intuit TurboTax Free Edition. See if you qualify at turbotax.com/free. Don't miss the deadline. File by 4/15. No schedules except for earned income tax credit, child tax credit, student loan interest, and Schedule 1A.
Hurt in a slip and fall? Take back control of your life. Call Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys at 1-800-747-FREE.
1025 The Bone. Real Raw Radio. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. Live from the WeatherTight Windows studio. Unique opinions, compelling conversation, and the best in afternoon entertainment. Now, the conversation continues on Drew Garabo Live.
Newsflash! I have news.
You may hear news elsewhere, but it definitely won't be Mo Better Than This.
Well, anyway, we're going to do a tune called
Mo Better News, right now on Drew Garabo Live.
Hopefully, this happened yesterday. Hopefully, no one got caught up in it. A lot of people had to, though. That accident on the Sunshine Skyway cannot probably pick a worse place to have an accident. A 76-year-old man unfortunately killed in a motorcycle crash. Dateline Pinellas County, according to the Florida Highway Patrol. The rider was traveling northbound when he took evasive action to avoid a collision with an unknown vehicle. The motorcycle went onto the shoulder, struck the outside guardrail, came to rest in the outside northbound lane, unfortunately ejecting the rider, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. This closed the northbound lanes of the Skyway Bridge until just after 5:15, multiple hours. Of course, if the northbound lanes are completely shut down, guess what's happening in the southbound lane? Looky-loos, rubberneckers, and that considerably slowed that down as well. So if you were wondering, that was the incident that shut down the Skyway effectively for more than a few hours. 21 customers, speaking of cars, bridges, motorcycles, what have you. 21 customers get new cars, Drew, after a fire ravages Winter Haven dealership. The Jarrett Gordon Ford Lincoln dealership said 21 people are now in new cars after a fire tore through the facility. It started in the service bay of the dealership, and while crews were able to get the blaze under control in less than an hour, widespread damage was done. 31 vehicles involved, 10 belonging to the dealership and 21 belonging to the customers. Fortunately, almost all the customers were in new Ford or Lincoln cars within a week of the fire, which means, say you had like a 4-year-old car and you took it in for servicing, you get a new car.
I mean,
what can you do? You have to.
Yeah. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Where do you find a used 4-year-old one for him?
Exactly.
By the way, a lot of bad accidents over the weekend. Did you see the one Ybor City on an I-4?
That was, I know about it. That was caused by an accident as well, correct?
Yeah, 28-year-old Tampa dude in a Dodge Durango lost control of his vehicle as it went into the grassy median, overturned multiple times. The reason I call that to your attention, one killed, another suffered minor injuries. Guess which one was wearing their seatbelt?
I'm going to say the one with the minor injuries.
That is correct. Authorities say the man not wearing a seatbelt was thrown from the car during the crash, succumbed to his injuries, and died. This passenger, a 26-year-old Tampa woman who was wearing a seatbelt, suffered minor injuries. Minor injuries. Click it or die.
There you go. I mean, listen, I'm not a fan of seatbelts. I like my freedom. I like my looseness.
Sure.
I'm a tall drink of water. I got to stretch my ish out.
Okay.
But I put that seatbelt on. I'll tell you, sometimes it's not even for me. It's just for the fact that I have a 4-year-old daughter, and I would like her to have a father around.
Yeah, she would like to have a father around.
Yeah. The ejection, that's what happened with on a motorcycle, it's kind of hard not to be ejected, but certainly in the car, there's a safety feature there.
Yep.
Speaking one more time of traffic and roads, this one with a happier ending. Plane, we were just talking about this too. Plane makes emergency landing on the interstate. This is happening more and more for some reason. According to Pennsylvania State Police, the plane was piloted by a 65-year-old Michigan. First off, if you're over 60, stay the hell out of piloting planes.
Yeah.
You know. Yep. Yeah, unless you got a co-pilot. But those small mini buddies, no. He was accompanied by a 34-year-old New Jersey woman. And this is what I ask you. Why is a 34-year-old Jersey gal in a plane with a 65-year-old?
Oh, you know.
Michigan man. What's going on with that, Drew?
You don't need an answer. You already know.
The pilot reported unknown engine problems before landing on I-78 after a failed attempt to land at a local airport. Everybody is fine. Questions abound. I'm just saying.
Yep.
Land O'Lakes residents divided over extreme Phase 3 water restrictions amid severe drought conditions. Listen, it's a drought. These are the extreme conditions, which don't sound all that extreme to me. Under the new rules, most residents can water their lawns only once a week and only during limited overnight or late evening hours, obviously, so the water doesn't burn off quickly under the hot Florida sun. I am of the action or belief or whatever you want to call it. When we're having a drought, I just don't worry about my lawn.
No.
What are you going to do?
Your lawn's going to burn.
It's going to burn.
Yep.
You know, it's not like you're out there playing it anyway because it's hot.
No.
That sun's pouring, pounding down.
Yeah, summertime, your grass should not look great.
Yes, and I understand everybody wants that curb appeal. They want it to look good, but, come on, man. Things are happening. Savannah Guthrie makes today return after mother's disappearance. Of course, that has been, I want to say now, more than 2 months. I can say exactly more than 2 months that her mother was kidnapped. Today was her first day at the anchor desk since the disappearance on January 31st. Show began with a quick acknowledgement that Guthrie was back at her post, but aside from her co-host Craig Melvin telling her it's good to have you back at home, the show did not acknowledge her mother's disappearance. So,
I mean, yeah, probably. I mean, everybody already knows about it anyway.
Yeah, and you have to, at some point, you have to go back on, to work. You were a fan of Schitt's Creek, Schitt's?
Yeah, I didn't get past like the third season, but I thought it was fantastic. Schitt's Creek's awesome.
Dan Levy said a sequel, or it's Levy, it's not really Levy, right? It's
Eugene Levy.
Yeah. Okay. Said a sequel was being discussed, but says you can't now without Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. He is stepping away from the iconic father-son pairing with his new show, Big Mistakes, and he's talked about the series, former series, and when asked if he would try to live up to Schitt's Creek with Big Mistakes, Levy immediately shook his head, saying, no, I wouldn't let it in. I don't think he can. You really have to lock the door on that and almost accept the fact that if that is the big crown jewel, fabulous, how wonderful everything else has to be something that makes me feel that good, and it will not happen without Catherine O'Hara.
Yeah, she's such a comic genius.
Yeah.
She was really good in that Beetlejuice reboot. She was one of the highlights, and her role, you can't do Schitt's Creek without her.
No, not at all. Are you a fan of Hulk Hogan, brother?
Well, yeah, I'm an American. Who isn't?
Okay, well, his final interview is being teased in a Netflix documentary trailer. Yes, Hulk Hogan, real American. Oh, it's just real American. Also features highlights from Hogan's career, including his WrestleMania 3 match with Andrew the Giant and Icon versus Icon showdown with The Rock at WrestleMania 18. Yeah, there you go. Come on, get out of here, you ad. The docuseries includes interviews with the wrestling legend's manager, Jimmy Hart, the always irascible Bret the Hitman Hart, his NWO stablemate Kevin Nash, and his ex-wife, Linda Hogan. I don't know what she's doing in there, but there you go.
Jimmy Hart shops in my Publix.
Oh, does he? Really?
Yeah, we see each other like once every couple of months. He's such a good dude.
Good. Do you give him the nod?
Oh, dude, we talk all the time, yeah.
The Late Show with Stephen Colbert is being replaced by Byron Allen's Comics Unleashed.
Dude, Byron Allen, by the way, sneaky entrepreneur.
Yes.
Have you ever looked up his net wealth?
I think he's a billionaire.
He is a billionaire.
Yes.
The dude from Real People.
Did you ever see his stand-up?
Terrible.
Horrible.
He had the Byron Allen show, like Late Night with Byron Allen. He's awful.
He was no Arsenio Hall, I'll tell you that right
Looks
now.
like Scottie Pippen.
A little bit. It looks like he doesn't age at all either. He looks exactly the same as he did in the 70s.
As of April 2026, Byron Allen has an estimated net worth of $1 billion.
Didn't he discover something or he invested in something early on?
So he built his fortune through Allen Media Group, formerly Entertainment Studios, which he founded in 93 and grew into a massive media empire. He owns the Weather Channel.
Yeah.
It was acquired in 2018 for $300 million. He's got 10 24-hour television networks and a portfolio of over 20 network-affiliated. Dude, he was on Real People.
Yeah, I know. And probably the least funniest.
By the way, the youngest person to perform on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson at age 18.
Look at that. Go ahead, Byron. Who knew?
Man.
Smart to you got to diversify your bonds.
Wu-Tang.
Exactly. Interesting. I think we counted this brother out, but apparently Kanye West will remain on the Wireless Festival as the Wireless Festival headliner despite loss of sponsors, and they're dropping like flies. I'll give you a couple of them that withdrew their support. Pepsi, Diageo.
Who?
D-I-A-G-E-O. Diageo. And PayPal. His involvement also drew backlash from UK officials, including the Prime Minister, Keir Starmer. However, the festival appears to be standing by West and asking for forgiveness for all of the bad things we got. How much time we got?
Plenty. 4 minutes.
All right. Can you imagine being trapped in the band Journey?
No, why? Who is? Arnell?
Yes.
Is he trapped?
He said, yeah. He said in Rolling Stone that he's basically being forced to do the Final Frontier tour over the year. And then Neil Sean was forced to respond, saying, over the years, Journey has always been about the music and fans first. There's been some recent press and speculation that doesn't reflect the full picture. Sean shared, he said, touring at this level involves many moving parts and decisions are made collectively within our team, including management, agents, and promoters. Like any long-running band, here it is. There are moments where people feel pressure differently. I respect that, and I have nothing but appreciation for what everybody brings to the stage. But for clarity, no one was ever prevented by me from making their own personal decisions. At the same time, we were all advised by our representatives that there are contractual obligations. The 58-year-old singer has said that his body has changed. He's no longer able to take the cold weather. He's facing domestic battery charges back at home. His wife is signed of unraveling. And what we find out is that in the contract, there's no tour without Pineda. So About that dollars.
I mean, nobody else can sing like Steve Perry.
Right.
It's Steve Perry and it's Arnel Pineda. They had that Steve Ojeri dude, but he was not Steve Perry.
No, not
Arnel is
all.
Steve Perry.
Not at all. At 100%. But the man's voice is shot. His marriage is in ruins.
Yeah.
And he don't want to be in Journey no more.
Should have been gone.
Let the man go. And Geddy Lee said on Touring Again, they discussed changing their name, but he said, what the F, what we call it, Iron Maiden. It should be noted that without Neil Peart, you just have Geddy Lee and Alex Lifeson, but they were the only two original members anyway. Neil Peart was not the original drummer.
Oh.
So if he passes, they absolutely should still be called Rush because they were Rush prior to Neil Peart being in the band. There you go.
Yeah.
They had one drummer for the first album, and that drummer decided to go, and that's the Mo Better news.
Now they got some lady.
Yeah.
The Twinkie debuted today in history, and it caused me to think about the numerous great Twinkie snack cakes. But when I moved down here to Florida in 78, I didn't know what a Little Debbie was. We didn't have Little Debbie up in Massachusetts, and I was shocked that you people down here seem to prefer the Little Debbie snack cake to the vastly superior Hostess snack cake. Now, look, do I like a Swiss cake roll? Of course. Do I like a zebra cake? Sure. Star Crunch? Booty. Cosmic Brownie? Booty. Pretty much all of the Little Debbie snack cakes.
Yeah.
Booty. Hostess is the king of the snack cake. Twinkie the Kid, the Hostess cupcakes, both orange and chocolate, the Hostess fruit pie, the King Don, which took over for the Ding Dong. Hostess, vastly superior, in my opinion, to the Little Debbie snack cake.
By far. Little Debbie is the, what was that, the nasty knockoff soda. I can't think of the name of it.
Like the Thunder Mountain?
No, it was a soda brand that was a knockoff and like an Aldi or whatever. What's that? Hydrox.
Oh, God. All right, listen, we got Bolts hockey up next. Big game against Buffalo. We are challenging Buffalo for the lead in the conference. Big game right here. We got one tonight. We got one tomorrow night. We got one Thursday, which means Maurice and I have to get off early. We're so sorry. We wanted to give you another 39 minutes of radio, but they just won't let us. We're sorry. Stick around for Bolts hockey. You got our buddies Greg Linnelli, Eric Erlinson, Bobby the Chief Taylor, Ben Pierce, and the rest. And then Bolts Sabres tonight at 7. Thank you, Maurice.
Thank you, Drew.
Thanks a lot for listening. We appreciate you. Stick around for Bolts hockey. And don't forget, playoff tickets go on sale this Friday. Good night.
You're listening to Drew Garabo live on 102.5 The Bone. Stream Real Raw Radio live. Anytime on the free 102.5 The Bone app. Now, a Bone traffic update from the Farah and Farah Personal Injury Attorneys Traffic Center.
At last check, there were all lanes closed in Manatee County, US 41 north beyond Haven Boulevard. Multi-vehicle crash there. Still that wreck in Hillsborough, Fowler Avenue at Williams Road. In Pinellas, Tyrone Boulevard north at 9th Avenue North still has that earlier crash. This is Eric with traffic.
Attention all tradesmen. Make a positive change for your future with the help of Camtech School of Construction. In just 4 short weekends, you'll be ready to ace the contractor's exam. Attend a free seminar this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. at Embassy Suites USF. 1-800-875-PASS. CamTechSchool.com.
This is a cat named Mo from Drew Garabo Live. Primetime, baby. I am the first Mo, but there is a second Mo, and he is the Mo that will help you if you need a personal injury attorney. It's Tampa attorney Mo DeWitt. Here he is to say one word because I've used up all the time.
Hot.
That's it. You got one word. Don't he sound sexy? 800, call Mo with an E. Injured on the go? Just call Mo.
Non-attorney spokesperson, offices Tampa.
That's Mo with an E.
Ever wonder what it's like behind the counter at those big corporate jewelry stores? Max Woodson knows, and it wasn't pretty.
It's hard to do what's best for the customer when you're given a strict outline on the profit you need to make, the dollars you need to make, the goals you need to hit, the commissions you have to hit. It's really hard to do what's right for the customer.
That's why Max left the Wall Street-owned chains and joined International Diamond Center, a locally owned jeweler. At IDC, it's not about quotas, it's about you.
It's getting to know people, getting to talk to people, building relationships. Something that's important to me. It's what I love the most. customers.
At IDC, Max can focus on what matters, doing right by customers, even if it means less profit.
I have a scenario where I have a customer that I can do the right thing for, even if it maybe makes us less money at times, and we make it happen.
That freedom means better quality diamonds, fair prices, full transparency, and honest service.
We have freedom. We're allowed to be creative, do what's best, and they really support that, and that means a lot.
International Diamond Center, where you're family, not a sales target. Visit us in Tampa, Clearwater, Lakeland, and Sarasota for diamonds with integrity.
Your insurance agent should know more than just your name. After all, you're trusting them with what matters most: your family, your company, your wealth. That's why at Italiano Insurance, we're so proud of our local involvement. And with over 60 years of supporting local charities in Tampa Bay, we can truly say we know this community and its people. That's the Italiano Insurance way. Join us and become one of the familiar faces. Find us at ItalianoInsurance.com. That's ItalianoInsurance.com.
I started using when I was 13. It was like, oh, well, they're medications. They can't be that dangerous. I didn't even realize that I needed help until like the day that I got arrested. I have been able to accomplish a lot in my recovery. I just want to be happy and I want to thrive in my life.
If you're struggling with prescription opioids, there is hope. Recovery is possible. Contact Central Florida Behavioral Health Network at cfbhn.org. Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
Man, these nights have been cold.
Heh, not that cold.
Well, you're from Mississippi, honey. We're not used to winter in Florida.
Especially at night if your power goes out.
Yeah, if that happens, call Bolt Electric.
And we're on our way.
Better yet, call us before that happens to you.
We'll give you our home electrical health and safety check so you can rest comfortably.
We're also experts in installing whole home surge protection.
Guaranteed to protect your electrical system from energy surges.
Just call Bolt.
Online at boltelectric.com.
This is the story of the one. As a procurement manager for a hospital system, she keeps every facility in her network stocked and ready. That's why she counts on Grainger to be her single source for thousands of products, from disinfectants to lighting, air filters, and more. And with fast, dependable delivery, Grainger helps her keep every facility stocked, safe, and running smoothly. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to CarShield.com. That's CarShield.com today.
Are you dealing with bad feet all day? The Good Feet store wants to help you get back to living in comfort. Schedule your free fitting at goodfeet.com.
I'm back to doing what I love and more, thanks to the Good Feet store.
The Tunnel to Towers Foundation Tennis, Pickleball, and Golf Tournament is happening Friday, April 10th to Sunday, April 12th in Oldsmar. Want to golf, play pickleball, compete in tennis? Sign up and get info at t2t.org. All proceeds go to Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
If you have not hopped on the Wild Fork bandwagon, what are you waiting for? Over 450 options of protein, probably about 10 times more than the grocery store, at unbelievable prices, whether it's feeding the family on a weeknight or doing something extra special on the weekend, maybe a couple lobster tails, a Wagyu steak, maybe some wild game, venison, bison, yak. They've got it all with the sauces, sides, and seasonings to go right along with it, and a beautiful dessert selection. Check them out today in West Chase, South Tampa, and in St. Pete. Always online at wildforkfoods.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
ZipRecruiter.
While retinitis pigmentosa takes Mark's vision, his family gives him hope, whether at the family business or at home with his wife and sons. He knows he's not fighting alone. For 50 years, the Foundation Fighting Blindness has funded research into treatments and cures for blinding retinal diseases, providing hope to people with vision loss. And for Mark, winning the fight means being there for his family. The Foundation Fighting Blindness. Together, we're winning. Help us end blinding diseases at fightingblindness.org.
The Tunnel to Towers Foundation Tennis, Pickleball, and Golf Tournament is happening Friday, April 10th to Sunday, April 12th in Oldsmar. Want to golf, play pickleball, compete in tennis? Sign up and get info at t2t.org. All proceeds go to Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
Being in a crash? Don't let the system scare you. We make it simple. Farah and Farah.
Tampa. The Bone. WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete. And 107.3 WXGL HD2, St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
3, 2, 1.
It begins.
All systems go.
Right now on The Bone, it's the Tampa Bay Lightning. The following is a presentation of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
It would be fair to say that not many people had the Tampa Bay Lightning and Buffalo Sabres as two of the top teams in the Atlantic Division. Sure, the Lightning wouldn't have been a stretch, but usually the Florida Panthers and Toronto Maple Leafs rounded out the top three in recent years. But this year is different. The Lightning are still representing the old guard, while the Sabres are the new kids on the block. They are extremely talented and have put together an incredible regular season. But as the Lightning can attest, the regular season is nothing like the postseason. Both teams will have a chance to compete for a Stanley Cup in a few days, but first, they need to get through tonight's game on the Sabres' home ice. Who comes out on top? We'll find out next. It's the Lightning and Sabres, and it's happening right here on Lightning Radio.
Kucherov dances to the slot. Score! What a goal from Nikita Kucherov! Brilliance from Kucherov! Shoots! Score! McDonough! Short-handed goal! Here's a steal. Blake cross the blue line, left circle. Cutting in front, shoot, save made. Rebound, Joshua! Save made by Vasilevsky, 2 in a row.
Wow. The Lightning are ready to take the ice. Now, with the Lightning Audio Network pregame report, here's Greg Linnelli.
And good evening, everyone. Glad you're with us as we get set for Lightning and Sabres. Greg Linnelli with you. The Lightning are wrapping up the regular season series against the Sabres tonight. Tampa Bay is 1-2 against Buffalo this year. They had a 4-3 overtime win on February 3rd and a pair of regulation losses on February 28th and March 8th. And as we've said before, these are two teams where I don't know what the expectations were at the beginning of the year. I think people had the Lightning as a playoff team, maybe not as good as they are showing right now, but Buffalo certainly was a question mark. And as the regular season progressed, the Lightning have turned into one of the best teams in the league, and so have the Sabres. And that's what made these games and has made these games so intriguing leading up to tonight's game. But both teams have clinched a playoff spot, and you love that because now you can really get focused on finishing the season on a high note, heading into the playoffs and gaining some momentum. The Lightning are coming off an impressive win. And when I say impressive, it's not so much that they played a crisp game against the Bruins. They didn't, but they beat a team who needed a win because Buffalo certainly does not have a playoff spot locked up. And they did it in style. And a defenseman named Darren Radish, who continues to just have a breakout year, ended up getting a pretty big goal.
Radish busts up the right wing at center. Cross the blue line to the right circle. Radish takes the right corner and shoots. Score!
Oh, wow.
Radish from the bottom of the right face-off circle. That is a new Lightning franchise record. 21 goals by a defenseman.
Congrats to him. What a year he's had. We know about the big shot. We know how well he's played with J.J. Moser. It's been really just an incredible season from start to finish. Maybe not from the start because he was in and out of the lineup. And that's probably why it makes his journey to this point so much more gratifying based off of what he's had to go through. But he talked about breaking the record after the game.
That was awesome. You know, I love being in Tampa. I love everything about this place. It's special to me and my family, and you know, just to see the support that my family's gotten this year from everyone. It's been awesome, and you know, we can't thank the city of Tampa and the fans and, you know, all the players and the organization enough. It's been such a fun ride, and you know, we clinched the playoffs today, and we're excited for what's to come.
Yeah, and you talk about all the injuries the team has had to endure this year, particularly on the back end. His play, along with J.J. Moser's, has really allowed this team not to miss anything when key injuries have hit the back end, whether it's Victor Hedman, whether it's Ryan McDonough, Eric Chernak, Emil Lilleberg. Those guys have been mainstays back there, and they've been fantastic. They're going to need them tonight. We know Buffalo is a really good team. These games have gotten physical the last two. Gage Gonsalves talked about that last game against the Sabres.
I think of it, obviously,
Yeah, that's what he's going to say. It was physical. Those games to be crazy. 8-7, and the Lightning had some leads, and Buffalo was trying to, measure themselves a little bit against the best team in the East, and did quite well. But here is Gonsalves. We finally have that audio for you.
I think a bit. Obviously, last game was a crazy one, super competitive. Fights, goals, the whole 9 yards there. But it's adds a little bit more to the fire for tonight, and we're excited for the challenge ahead.
Yeah, no challenge. The challenge ahead is going to be a little tougher tonight. It was just released that Anthony Cirelli is going to miss tonight's game due to an injury. He's listed as day-to-day. So there you go. Cirelli, especially somebody who thrives in games like this where it's going to be tough, it's going to be hard fought, and you need some bigger goals. Certainly he is somebody that can provide it. He will not be in the lineup, so that makes the job a little tougher. J.J. Moser gave his thoughts on what that last game against Buffalo was like.
From last game, that they have a good power play, and that they have, or if we're not careful, they're gonna have a lot of odd-man opportunities, and we gotta take that away from them, because that's their bread and butter, and that's how they create their chances, how they create 8 goals. So we try to stay away from that for sure.
Yeah, and that's being disciplined. I think for both teams, that's going to be something to keep an eye on tonight. Stay out of the penalty box. Don't give these teams an opportunity to work it with a man advantage. We'll see if that plays out tonight. By the way, Dave Michigan and Pat Maroon with the call tonight on the radio side. John Cooper was asked about the expected physicality tonight.
No, I don't. It's game 77. I think both teams accomplished their goals for the year in regard to the regular season. Now it's a little bit of jockeying for position. Who knows? You never know how these things are going to play out. But, we may face each other. This may not be the last time we see each other this year. So, there's obviously no guarantees. But I don't know. It'd be really hard to replicate that last one, wouldn't
it? You would think, although you never know when the emotions start to fester a little bit. And it doesn't matter if it's game 1 or game 82. Things happen. And we'll see if that plays out tonight. We wanted to let you know, too, the Lightning are placing single-game tickets for home games during the first round of the Stanley Cup playoffs on sale to the general public on Friday, April 10th at 10 a.m. And make sure you check that out. Fans may begin purchasing Bolts playoff tickets at 10 a.m. Exclusively online at Ticketmaster.com. And that'll be something that I'm sure a lot of people want to take advantage of. And the Lightning are excited to be in the postseason for a 9th straight season. But Coop was also asked about the rivalry with Buffalo and where that is today.
it? Happens when, good teams meet each other. And Buffalo has a heck of a team. And, I'd like to think we're not too shabby ourselves. So, I think it brings the best out in both the teams. So I think it's good for the game. And I think it's good for the league that, Buffalo's going to get to play in the postseason. It's a hockey town, and now their fans get to watch their own team play as opposed to watching other teams play. And so, and they deserve it. Buffalo's had a hell of a year.
For every point that Nick Paul records this season, he's going to donate $150 to the Crisis Center of Tampa Bay. As the presenting partner of Points by Paul, Line Insurance is generously matching these donations. That's $300 to support mental health in Tampa Bay for every point Nick scores. And don't forget, Gabby Shirley is about to begin back in the saddle with Ben Pierce on a new Into the Blue podcast presented by Penelope Bourbon. They're going to be discussing the Lightning's 9th straight playoff berth, Darren Radish's goal record, and a preview of this 4-game road trip. Watch the show by following Bolts Radio on Facebook, X, and YouTube. or download the audio in your favorite podcast app. When we return, we'll talk to our panel, Ben Pierce, Eric Erlinson, and Bobby the Chief Taylor. We're getting you set for Lightning and Sabres. It's coming up in about 20 minutes on Lightning Radio.
As part of our 90th anniversary celebration, we have enhanced our cash-out refinance home loan. With our new limit, you can now receive up to 90% of your loan to value, providing you with more flexibility and financial freedom. If you have a $400,000 home, receive up to $360,000 with your cash-out refinance. Jumbo loans over $850,000 are available. Get cash for hurricane season, school expenses, or upcoming holidays. Ask about our new rates or learn more at gtefinancial.org/home refi.
Does your business need food service or housekeeping supplies? The MVPs at Imperial Dade distribute over 60,000 items, including cleaning chemicals and janitorial supplies, food service packaging, paper products, floor maintenance equipment, and more. The experts at Imperial Dade can recommend environmentally preferable options and help with labor reduction strategies. Imperial Dade has been serving businesses in Florida for over 80 years and has locations throughout the Sunshine State. Imperial Dade is a proud supporter of the University of South Florida and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Visit imperialdade.com to learn more.
Hey Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
Audibel. Brand new hearing aids. I got them on right now. The Aris AI. Unbelievable. When I'm in the booth broadcasting, fantastic. When I'm home watching TV and even listening to my wife, everything is fantastic. Audibel is great. By the way, the service is fantastic. Go on out, try them. You will not regret it.
Hear better, live better. Call Audibel today for your free hearing evaluation.
Don't miss Renewal by Anderson's 1 month only sale event. Buy one replacement window or door and get the second 40% off. Plus, enjoy zero down, no payments, and zero interest for 12 months. It's the perfect time to upgrade with windows engineered for strength, beauty, and energy-efficient performance. Designed for Florida's unique climate, our acclaimed impact windows help keep your home cooler, quieter, and more comfortable. Offer ends April 30th. Restrictions apply. Schedule your free consultation at bestwindowsflorida.com. License CGC 1527613.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in a car accident, call America's largest injury law firm. For over 35 years, my mission has been to deliver more for our clients, to deliver more for you. If you or anyone in your family has been injured in a car accident, call us now, as the time to file a claim may be limited. Last year, more clients hired Morgan & Morgan than ever before, protecting America, fighting for you. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Dial pound law.
Offices Tampa, St. Petersburg.
At CertaPro Painters, we know that a happy place comes in many colors, like ones that inspire a sense of wonder, or a new flavor that makes life just a little bit sweeter, or one to celebrate those moments that lift you to new heights, at home or at work. We'll make your happy place your own. CertaPro Painters. That's painting happy. Each CertaPro Painters business is independently owned and operated. Contractor license and registration information is available at CertaPro.com.
This is Lightning Radio.
Lightning Radio pregame show continues. Greg Linnelli with you, getting you set for Lightning and Sabres. Let's bring in the boys that'll be breaking this game down with me right now. Ben Pierce, Sarah Erlinson, Bobby the Chief Taylor, as we get you set for this intense game. I'll start with you. Both teams have clinched, but that doesn't mean there's not a lot riding on this game for both teams. How do you see this playing out tonight?
Well, I do not anticipate what we saw the last time these two teams were together. Right, 102 penalty minutes, 15 combined goals. I mean, that was a crazy game we talked about for days after that one was played. It was the talk of the league when it happened. And but you know what? I mean, both teams are a week and a half away from the start of the playoffs. I think both teams understand that. I think that certainly there's a division on the line, right? If the Lightning win tonight in regulation, it's a 4-point gap with a week to go. Obviously, if Buffalo wins, it's a tie, and everything else that kind of goes on with that. So there certainly is stuff to play for. There is something on the line here, but I don't think we're going to get the eruption that we did in that game a month ago in Buffalo. So I think this would be more of a hockey game in a lot of ways. You might see some stuff after it's probably going to be more like the Boston game on Saturday, right? Where the Lightning had already clinched. Boston's on the verge of clinching. Now you've got Tampa Bay has clinched and Buffalo has clinched. Like, they both know that they're going to be in the playoffs. I think this is going to be more of a much tamer game that's going to look a lot closer to hockey than it does anything else.
Chief, what are you looking for tonight?
Well, I agree with Eric there in a way.
It's dangerous.
Because sometimes when you keep thinking, well, there's not really a reason to be upset with each other because you're both kind of just putting in the time till the season gets over, but that doesn't usually always happen. You got some antagonists. There's a reason why every team in the league and every person in one of their teams goes after that Dolan, because he's dirty. And so he could very easily get back, that could even start something if he starts to pull his antics again. So that's all it takes. All it takes is one guy to just really, just go over the board or go over the goal line or over the line just one time too many, and that'll happen. But I think you see both these teams basically will try and keep to their game plan. Both of them have been very, very good this year, especially Buffalo. Gosh, I was just looking at it from the 1st of December right through April. They've been 36-12-4. That's an incredible record. And the Lightning have been pretty good too from January 25-9-9. So they both can play well and both can win a lot. And I think what I would expect is that both of them will try to keep their system going or really get their intensity and all their little parts of the game, puck retrieval, getting chances, moving the puck faster, all that kind of stuff on track, rather than worrying about who's going to go in the penalty box the first.
Ben, what say you tonight?
You might be shocked to hear this, but I think we're going to go 3 for 3 on this one. I don't think it's going to be anything like that last game, but I completely agree with what Chief just said. All it takes is one. Right? One play that one side doesn't like, and it could blow up because as Eric said, if these teams do what they want to do over the next couple of weeks, there's a very real chance they see each other with all the chips in the middle. Right? So I think there is going to be a chance to send a message tonight. Now, with that said, on the other side of it, they have to make sure their game's in at the best spot possible in less than 2 weeks' time, going into the playoffs. And that has to be your focus right now, is with the puck defensively. What's the special teams looking like? And obviously tonight it's going to look very different without Brandon Hagel and Anthony Cirelli, particularly on the PK. But I also think that's another reason that maybe you have to be more careful, because all of a sudden that penalty kill might be exposed more than usual without your top 2 penalty killers. So I would expect their focus should be on hockey. It should be on the X's and O's and sharpening the game for a couple weeks from now. But at the same time, one iffy play either way, and I think it could blow up pretty quick too.
One thing, guys, too, when you take a look at it, the Lightning are one of, if not the best team 5-on-5 in the league. They're plus 49 in goal differential, and the Sabres are plus 24. Everybody talks how high scoring they are, and they are, but they rely more on their power play. But the Lightning are very good 5-on-5, so why not play a 5-on-5 where their strength is?
No Anthony Cirelli tonight, that's a big blow, isn't it?
Yeah, you always wonder this time of year, too, will you rest players, quote-unquote rest players? And, I think we certainly know Anthony Cirelli's been banged up a good portion of the year, and I don't wonder if it's just an opportunity to kind of give him that rest. You've got Mitchell Chaffee up on an emergency recall, so you've got an extra body around that can fill in if you need it here. So, that's certainly a big blow. Just had the hat trick the other night, and, we know the key roles that he can play on this team. But you know what? Like we talked a couple weeks ago, Nick Paul tends to kind of get lost a little bit in the lineup. It looks like he's going to be the guy who moves up to play center on the second line, according to the line rushes earlier between Jake Gensel and Oliver Bjorkstrand. So it's an opportunity to get Nick Paul kind of moving his feet a little bit and maybe getting up to 15, 16, 17 minutes of ice time for him. So, next man up mentality is a cliche, but it's something that the Lightning have adopted this year as sort of a team motto in a lot of ways. And this is just a chance for Nick Paul to maybe see a little more ice time and give Anthony Cirelli a chance to kind of heal up a little bit, and kind of makes you wonder if he's even going to be available for tomorrow in Ottawa. But, you got to get through tonight. And, as Ben said, the PK is going to look a little different without Hagel or Cirelli out there. So some other guys will get some PK time, probably including Nick Paul, who, by the way, Ben, does it all.
Even more so, Chief, to that point, is staying out of the penalty box tonight, correct?
Yeah, I mean, you always want to go into a game like that with that in mind. But I tell you, this game changes so quickly, and tempers can fly so fast. And I can remember one guy asking Tommy Brookshire, the longtime announcer on NBC, and he was a good football player when he played football, and he was asked one time, why don't the football players, there's a physical game, how come they don't fight? He says, well, we don't have birds around the field and we don't have sticks in our hand. He says, and that's what starts all the fights. And he was so right about it, So I'm just saying that I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little bit fishy, but I think at the start it won't be, because I think both teams want to enforce their will on the other team to show them that we're much better at the game of hockey.
It's never a bad thing. We'll see how it plays out. Ben, lastly, for you, tonight's game, two of the best in the East, and I'm not sure many people would have thought that at the beginning of the year, particularly Buffalo.
Well, 7 games in, right? The Sabres are being their typical Sabre self, and the Lightning were 1-4-2, right? And it is hilarious looking back how many people had written off the Lightning at 1-4-2, right? But you look even a week or two into the season, and people were probably like, well, it's going to be different in the Atlantic Division this year in some ways and very similar to others. But you got to give Buffalo credit, right? They've had a great year, a year that, again, nobody saw coming. I'd love to know the last time an NHL team fired their general manager and then in the same season went up to put 100 standings points. It's crazy that happened in the same year for the Sabres. But for the Lightning, right, this was the expectation. They were very disappointed with last season and the way it ended. And they said, yes, we played a good team, but Nikita Kucherov's postseason presser has stuck in my mind since he gave it about, I just don't think we gave it our best. I'm kind of disappointed. And he said, I'm motivated. We should be motivated to make it better than what it was this year. And so far, they've done that in the regular season. But they have to be looking at this as an opportunity. And again, if they want to do what they want to do this year, eventually that might include playing the Sabres in more than one night. So we'll see what happens, but it's definitely a matchup that's all of a sudden become really intriguing, especially when you throw in a 15-goal game in the middle.
All right, boys, appreciate it. We'll do it again soon. Thank you.
Thanks, Greg.
Thanks, guys.
All right, there they go. Bobby the Chief, Taylor, Ben Pearson, Eric Erlinson with us right there. For every home goal the Lightning scored this season, Mosaic is donating $1,000 to the Goals for Food program. For every home hat trick, it's another $1,500, plus any overtime game means another $5,000 to help create Tampa Bay food banks. Thank you, Mosaic, for helping in the fight against hunger. And you can watch Lightning games by streaming them in the Lightning app. Subscribe for the rest of the season for just $30. It's available on iOS and Android, as well as smart TVs via Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. The pregame show continues. Lightning and Sabres coming up in about 10 minutes on Lightning Radio.
At PNC Bank, the official retail bank of the Tampa Bay Lightning, we've always taken a boring approach to handling your money. Not only is it smart, it's reliable. And why would we ever want to be unreliable with anyone's money? Some of those customers could be big, tough hockey players who'd gladly give up their teeth for a win. Oh, that's going to hurt. But really, we just think boring is the smartest way to help ensure your money's there for exciting things in life. Like intentionally placing your body in front of a frozen rubber puck traveling at 100 miles per hour. PNC Bank, brilliantly boring since 1865. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
Hey, Lightning fans, don't let cold and flu symptoms keep you on the bench. Power through your day with Mucinex Kickstart. Fast, all-in-one, and done relief with a jolt of instant cooling sensation. That's a game-winning play. Relief with a kick. Mucinex Kickstart. Go Bolts. Use as directed.
The Stanley Cup Playoffs Bracket Challenge presented by Expedia is back.
Come on, boys.
And now it's time to take your shot. Face off against family and friends. And see if you can predict this year's playoffs. Can you pick the perfect bracket and claim the ultimate prize? A trip to a 2026-27 NHL event and an Adventure Chrono NHL Limited Edition watch by Norcane. Sign up today at NHL.com/bracket.
Tampa's biggest music weekend is back. Gasparilla Music Festival returns April 10th through the 12th at its brand new home, Meridian Fields in Water Street, Tampa. 3 days, multiple stages, and over 40 bands featuring Mount Joy, Shaky Graves, GZA and the Funky Nomads, Two Friends, High Wolf, Government Mule, and more. There's something for every music fan, plus incredible food and a mission that supports local music education. Single day tickets start at just $55. Grab yours now at gmftickets.com.
Don't miss Renewal by Anderson's 1 month only sale event. Buy one replacement window or door and get the second 40% off. Plus, enjoy 0 down, no payments, and 0 interest for 12 months. It's the perfect time to upgrade with windows engineered for strength, beauty, and energy-efficient performance. Designed for Florida's unique climate, our acclaimed impact windows help keep your home cooler, quieter, and more comfortable. Offer ends April 30th. Restrictions apply. Schedule your free consultation at bestwindowsflorida.com. License CGC 1527613.
Audibel, brand new hearing aids. I got them on right now. The Eris AI. Unbelievable. When I'm in the booth broadcasting, fantastic. When I'm home watching TV and even listening to my wife, everything is fantastic. Audibel is great. By the way, the service is fantastic. Go on out, try them. You will not regret it.
Hear better, live better. Call Audibel today for your free hearing evaluation.
Every day, 44 people in the U.S. die from a drug overdose. The majority of overdose deaths involve opioid use. Overdose deaths accelerated during the COVID-19 pandemic. Under Florida's Good Samaritan Act, you cannot be prosecuted for calling 911 to get help for someone who has overdosed. This is especially critical in emergencies where every second counts. There is help. Recovery is possible. Visit CFBHN for more information.
Central Florida Behavioral Health Network is a managing entity contracted with the Department of Children and Families.
This is Lightning Radio.
Glad you're with us. Greg Linnelli with you, getting you set for Lightning and Sabres coming up in about 7 or 8 minutes. Dave Mishkin and Pat Maroon will have the game call. Speaking of Mish, we host a daily show. It's called Power Lunch on Lightning Radio, noon to 1. We have various guests on throughout. Mike Harrington from the Buffalo News was on earlier today to talk about this game tonight. Here's a snippet from that show on Lightning Radio.
Lindy Ruff was kind of non-committal about carryover, physically speaking, from the last meeting, whereas Coop was like, I don't think there's any carryover. What did you make of that disparity between the coaches' responses?
Well, I think the first thing was that, Cooper's trying to downplay things a little because he knows this is going to be quite a hornet's nest tonight. I think the Sabres are expecting heavy physicality here. They put Luke Shen back in the lineup. He hasn't been in the lineup in a while. Logan Stanley is just about ready to be a healthy scratch, but you traded for Logan Stanley largely for games against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So I don't think Logan Stanley comes out tonight either. That's why he's still in the lineup. The Sabres expect another, not a bloodbath, but I think they expect, Lightning Panthers now becoming Lightning Sabres. And I think they expect more shenanigans here, even with Brandon Hagel out injured. It's not going to be 8-7, but I think the other thing is the bloodlust in the crowd. It was organic the last time. This is all, built up now a month later. So I think the Sabres expect the same kind of game in that regard. And Cooper's downplaying it just a little, like he should.
Mike, you get that X to your name. Mike Harrington from the Buffalo News joined Mish and me earlier today. Check out that show, noon to 1. Will be on tomorrow. When the Lightning score 4 or more goals or forced to shut out, you're in a free double stack at any participating Tampa area Wendy's with any purchase upon request. Offer valid for 24 hours after tonight's game. The game call is coming up next with Pat Maroon and Dave Mishkin on Lightning Radio.
Lightning Radio is now on YouTube. Watch game highlights with Dave Mishkin's radio call.
High slot, Kucherov! Score! Hat-trick! Nikita Kucherov!
Live stream Lightning Power Lunch weekdays at noon. Watch the Into the Blue podcast and more. To follow, go to youtube.com/@BoltsRadio and hit subscribe.
Looking to sell your home in this challenging real estate market? Trust the Duncan Duo team at LPT Realty, Tampa Bay's #1 real estate team. Hi, this is Andrew Duncan, and we've sold thousands of homes when other agents failed to sell them, like recently in South Tampa, Brandon, Carrollwood, Riverview, Odessa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. We know how to win in tough conditions and get maximum exposure. We can guarantee your home sold or get you an instant cash offer. Go with the best at DuncanDuo.com. That's DuncanDuo.com.
The Bone, WHPT, Sarasota, Tampa, St. Pete, and 107.3 WXGL HD2 St. Pete. The Bone is the official Tampa Bay Lightning radio station.
This season of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Advent Health.
Gets a left circle. Zips it to Kucherov right circle. Center's point. Shoot, score! Score!
It's time to be the Thunder.
Bennett point! Wow. Bennett point!
Wow. Tonight's broadcast of the Tampa Bay Lightning is presented by Spectrum. It's only the way TV should be. It's only everything. Learn more at SpectrumTV.com. Ticketmaster, the official ticket marketplace of the Tampa Bay Lightning. And by Advent Health, the official health and wellness partner of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Had been hauled. Shoots. Score!